The Bachelor.
No, I have The Bachelor, but one of my favorite shows of all time is this, where they lose the weight.
Oh, Biggest Loser.
Biggest Loser. I love it. I love The Biggest Loser.
He loves watching those tubby people work.
Yeah, and Beth had said to me last week, I don't think we saw Biggest Loser. I said, no, it would be on my TiVo. Well, for some reason, my TiVo takes out, it doesn't record.
It has priority.
It has priorities. I don't know which. It doesn't tell you when you're setting this thing up the priority. And all I know is I don't have The Biggest Loser from last week. I missed a whole week, and it set me off. I couldn't calm down. Beth goes, get into bed and shut up. I go, I can't believe I missed a week of Biggest Loser.
You got this upset?
Yeah, I get so upset. And then American Idol the other night I didn't have because Dancing with the Stars was taping on both channels, so I fixed that. And
why was it taping on 2 channels?
I don't know. I must have programmed it on 2 channels, and I didn't have American. I missed the first contestant.
Why would you think this would be gay?
The whole TiVo is gay. Have you heard what's on it?
I get crazy from
TiVo's HIV positive.
I know, because sometimes they send you a note based on what you watch and what shows you might like. They said, when the gay channel comes, we'll contact you immediately.
You must have a lot. Is that true?
Yeah, they wrote me a note and said, obviously you would enjoy the gay channel.
You must have a lot of Lifetime movies scheduled from your suggestion.
Even the mail that TiVo sends me. You and your life partner would probably enjoy these following shows. Anyway, so when there's a conflict with the TiVo, and I just don't feel like working it out,
Well, there is a section of your TiVo that has numbers, and it shows you where you put everything in order. Yeah. And the higher the number, the higher priority. And it will, skip over something lower if those two conflict.
Yeah, that's under your season's pass, I know.
Yeah.
But, I mean, what am I going to do?
Do you have the TiVo that gets 2 channels at once?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
But you should check and see, because the newer ones...
I thought I did. He
said he got it. He recorded American Idol on both of them.
Yeah. At the same time. No, I don't have that. I don't think I have that.
You don't?
I like the old school TiVos. I don't like the new DVRs.
Why?
Because I can't. I don't want to learn a new interface.
No.
You're getting like your dad.
Yeah.
Hold on.
I can't take it.
It's a TiVo. It's the newest TiVo. There's nothing new to learn. It looks exactly like the old TiVo. It just records 2 channels at once.
I know, Gary. I can't even explain it.
But there's nothing new. You would never, if I put it in your house, you would know.
I know. I don't know what I have.
Do you have more than one TiVo?
I'm so aggravated. Yes. I have TiVo for my satellite and TiVo for my cable.
Oh.
So I have 2 separate things
And so you should have actually 4 opportunities to tape.
That's right. And out of the 4 opportunities, I scored 0. So I missed this chick who I believed is so fat, but I believe when she gets skinny, she's going to be hot.
Right.
I missed seeing that.
Missing a week won't...
And it was makeover week.
Oh, you love makeover.
I love when they take fat people, thin them down, and make them over. It's my favorite part of the show. And I missed the whole fucking makeover.
I saw a little bit of that. Just tooling around the dial last week, them twirling around in their new outfits.
Yeah. I look forward to that, okay? Sorry, Artie.
Oh, I'm fine with it.
Yeah. Not eating myself to death. Now I'm mad at him.
His ass doesn't hurt from sitting on the toilet.
I think you're aggravated from the workout.
Yeah, I probably was. Because you know what? My shoulders were achy. I had a headache. I was just out of sorts,
I was thinking, I said yesterday, Artie ought to join my gym and go with me. I'll go to the gym with you, Artie.
You don't want that.
Oh, wow.
You can run with me in my running coat.
I get to hear your long stories.
Oh, I won't talk. I don't talk when I'm working out.
Artie's shoveling the food in right now.
I know. Right now, he's filling the furnace.
How about getting here 5 minutes earlier and eating before you go?
What happened?
I don't want to hear it.
First of all.
Please, no.
You... Honestly. It's your show, and I know, but...
It's your show, too.
You talk with your mouth full all the time.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
For 1 second, I don't eat during Robin's newscast.
The burp and the burp.
Right, that's funny for a second.
Right, I know, but so I'm being funny for just a second.
A second? For first hour of the show, you can't even get a word in.
You know what's funny?
I got to figure out this because the bagel stop doesn't open till 6 a.m., so the intern can't get in there. And then but I guarantee you can find the bagel shop that opens at 5:30.
Don't worry about it.
I'm mad about this, too.
what's funny is you can always tell when he's eating, because when he's not eating, his head is up.
Right. Well, there's a tape of Artie, which I told him he should play at his live show. There's a tape of Artie where they sped up all his eating, like it's on high speed. Mm-hmm. And because he looks like he's trying to hide his eating from the camera. Yeah. You can't. And believe me, I'm the same way. I mean, I hate that I have to eat here in front of the camera. But I refuse to let him speed me up. I ain't looking at that. I'll throw up. I hate eating. I wolf everything down, and on high speed it must be gross.
Yeah, I mean, can you imagine when you were eating that rice and chicken dish, what that must look like if it was sped up?
It can't be more gross than what I look like. I mean, I really do find it funny, though. I don't know. It's
and I hate eating. Like Gary stands there and watches me, and they all do John Hine and JD, and I'm just like, I just want 3 seconds to eat. But there's Artie eating. Looks like a rat.
Yeah.
A beaver. I see him, he's building a dam.
Yeah, he's busy beaver. He's hiding. His eyes are going around.
My eyes just went cross-eyed, I think, from eating. I'm delirious.
I think you go into a coma. We got to release this tape. Is that on Howard TV?
That is fucking pathetic.
It's the greatest tape ever.
Oh, my God.
But this looks like a new one because you're eating the wrap.
You notice you do a little head spin before you start eating?
I have a style.
You're so delicate with that sandwich.
Honestly, Artie, when you look at this tape of you eating, do you...
I find it funny.
Are you like, oh, my God, I'm like the grossest guy in the world?
Well, I mean, I sort of knew that already.
It's so funny because...
At least it's funny. What's real funny about this is, as I'm doing that, I think Ryan Felipe's talking about his career.
Yeah. And then the napkins and the wiping the fingers. And
he's very busy.
I got to tell you. And he's moving the microphone. Yeah. Wow. And he's hiding.
I know, he's ducking down. That's why I love it when he eats, because I notice he's hiding.
Like these microphones will hide me.
Yeah. It's like you're moving the microphone so you don't actually eat it.
Yeah.
It might get caught up in your eating.
You might bite it.
But butter on this mic, I'd eat it.
But the funny thing is that, you talk about, like, that could have set me off, too, yesterday, opening up the Daily News, and it was an article about how ugly I am.
Yeah, that could have set you up for a bad day.
Oh, right, I forgot about that. That must be what I mean, deep down, I bet that's what it was.
Maybe. Then Sal goes out on the street and shows people the picture of me and Beth from the paper.
What was the question?
The question was, take a look at this guy. Do you know who he is? And, do you think he's bad looking? Oh, it's just so crazy. Listen to this. Here are women on the street looking at that picture from the Daily News of me and Beth and commenting. Here you go.
All right.
What do you think of this man's looks?
Ugly. Too much hair, wrinkly forehead, scrawny-looking chin.
Do you know who this man is?
Isn't that Imus?
Oh. It's Howard Stern. Oh. This is his fiancée. What do you think of her?
Beautiful.
And why do you think she's with him?
For his money.
Sheesh.
First of all, I contend that woman knew who I was, because why would she guess Imus? Like, in other words...
Nobody knows Imus.
Right, exactly. In other words, she knew it was a radio guy.
Yeah.
Bitch. I don't mind if she thinks I'm ugly. Just don't say you don't know who I am. Fucking liar. All right. Anyway, here's the second. It's one after another. There's only one woman they found who thinks I'm handsome.
Did they just take the negative?
I don't know. I think that's all there was. By the way, Artie eating will be on Howard TV tonight.
All right.
What do you think of this?
Howard Stern?
Right. What do you think of Howard Stern's looks?
I think they are quite ugly.
Now, in today's paper, it said, beautiful women are marrying uglier men, and it makes for a better marriage. That's his fiancée. What do you think of her?
Obviously, she's much better looking than him, but I don't think that's why people marry each other.
Why do you think she's marrying him?
For his money and fame.
Would you marry Howard Stern for his money and fame?
No.
Boy, and it gets worse.
What do you think of this man's looks?
He's horrible looking. He's disgusting.
I
don't like him. It's Howard Stern, and I think he's a pig. I don't think he has a nice-looking face. It's not attractive.
In today's Daily News, it says, beautiful women are marrying uglier men, and it makes for a better marriage. What's your opinion on that?
Maybe the woman thinks the husband won't leave her. Then the woman feels more
Oh, I'll leave her.
She has power over the man because she's more attractive, and he wants somebody on his arm that's attractive looking. It's like his, trophy wife, showpiece.
No, that's true. I told Beth she's got to look good. I said, I'll marry you, but don't change.
Boy, a bunch of
vulgar
in this city.
Yeah, a bunch of horrible women live here.
I can't believe they're so vicious.
Oh,
cunty.
Right.
What do you think of this man's looks?
I hate him in every way. He's so vulgar.
And
that's how you make money, to be vulgar.
But what do you think of his looks?
I don't even watch him anymore. I don't even want to hear about it.
Really?
Just let him go and leave me alone.
It gets worse.
What do you think of this man's looks?
I don't like his looks. Not at all. He looked like a throwback from the hippies.
He needs a new look. Change his hair. I think he has an old look about him.
What do you think of this man's looks?
I think he's seen better days.
No, I haven't.
Pretty ugly. I don't like his looks at all. Outdated. Totally out.
The one who says, I think he's seen his better days, I was like, this is my better day. I mean,
you finally blossomed.
Yeah, this is my blossoming.
That's true of a lot of guys.
I recognize one of those voices. I think it's Beth.
Oh, stop.
I'm not kidding. Disgusting. Outdated.
Beth's mother.
All right, there is, in all fairness to me, there is a woman.
What do you think of this man?
There is a woman who thinks I'm attractive.
All right.
What do you think of this man's looks?
Oh, I think he is the most handsome man. I really do think he's very attractive.
Thank you.
I do.
Okay,
I do.
I think that's great. And do you like Howard Stern?
I do like Howard Stern.
And
the last time he was on David Letterman, he was hysterical.
Thank you.
In today's paper, it says, beautiful women are marrying uglier men, and it makes for a better marriage.
Yes.
What's your opinion on that?
I don't think that makes any difference at all. I think what makes for a better marriage is the two of them love each other, respect each other, and care about each other, and they're just good friends and good lovers, and there you go.
What a lovely woman.
Yeah, really.
Well, look, I've got to be honest. Obviously, if you hear that many people on the street say you're bad looking, you got to accept it, and that's it. I mean, there's no... I will tell you, Beth always thought I was bad looking and met me in person and thought I was much better looking.
They haven't seen you in person.
Yeah, I think if we could bring those ladies in here, especially the one who ran away.
Leave me alone.
Did you hear her car pulling out? She couldn't get out fast enough. Yeah, you should add that in, that screeching car noise. Right here. Wait, I'll play it.
What do you think of this man's looks?
I hate him in every way. He's so vulgar.
And
that's how you make money, to be vulgar.
But what do you think of his looks?
I don't even watch him anymore. I don't even want to hear about it.
Really?
Just let him go and leave me alone.
They're still trying to remove the tire track.
Yeah. I was listening to Riley Martin. It was supposedly his last show last night.
Oh.
Because he's going through yet another contract negotiation. And I know
he's become our Jackie with the yearly contract negotiation that doesn't go well.
His seems like every month is a contract negotiation. But, it's always the same thing. Riley wants like $5 million. And
he's
Tim,
not going to get it.
And Tim wants to give him $500.
They're far apart.
Play a little of that.
Hello, people. Good. Welcome to what is perhaps the last Sirius Satellite Riley Martin show.
Oh, boy.
Inasmuch as my contract is up today. This will be my last show.
Contract.
He makes it sound like more than it is.
Yeah, why is there even a contract? I don't even understand that.
Since Tim Sabian, as per his promise to call me, did not, I can only assume that I must, if you don't insist that I stay, and they heed your word, bid you adieu. It has been quite marvelous, and I've had a marvelous time with these nice people. Nonetheless, this will give you a marvelous opportunity to listen to more men's tits contest and things of this nature. I mean, that's really educational stuff. You see what I mean? But welcome to the Radamon Show.
I like that Riley thinks that his show's educational. He's talking about space aliens that he met on Tarzishian. It's so funny to me. I'd rather see a man's titty contest, quite frankly, yeah. But, you know, I do like Riley. Hope it works out. Then he was talking about his cat. He has a cat. The cat got sick. He said he'd take it to the vet. It was $1,100.
Wow.
And he was like, that's 2 years' salary with what Howard's paying me. But, you know, the reality is, if we give him $500, that'll pay for a vet visit. You know?
Is he getting $500?
I don't know exactly what he gets. I'm guessing. I really don't know what he gets.
I know. That's what I'm saying. You don't know that he's getting $500.
Tim told me that he gets $400 a show and that he has passed on any future contracts.
He has passed.
He's passed.
It's over, then.
It's over. It's a shame. Well, it was fun having Riley with us. Who knows? Maybe he'll... Couldn't up him to 500?
You know what? Tim, go in. Tim's mumbling to me.
Relating everything to...
They're created by man. We can solve them by man.
You could give him a little taste, 500, little bump, pay for those cat vet bills.
How do you do?
No, I send out.
What mic is that? You killing
Two.
Two. Okay.
Two. We send out an engineer to engineer the show.
Right.
At his home, and also I pay Iran.
Oh, I see.
You know,
so there is a
there's a whole
there's overhead. There's overhead. All right. Well, okay. So you think it's over? Is Riley's show officially done?
I think that Riley probably will think about it a little bit. His cat is very sick, so he said that he needed money to take care of the veterinary bills. So
right. Maybe this will do it.
We'll see.
All right. Thank you. All right. Yeah. All right. That's Tim, who handles all negotiations with Riley.
What do we got to do with the vet bills?
Really?
The vet bills coming to the negotiation?
Well, he needs money.
Well, yes, everybody needs money, but...
How's that a responsibility? Looks like Riley's raise went to Tim's stomach. If Tim would just cut back a little bit, he'll probably give Riley some more money. He's not dieting at all.
I have got to ask Tim what he's doing because, you know, he came to me once not too long ago and he said, well, I just don't know what to do. So I gave him...
He's full of shit. Don't waste your breath.
Remember that hot nutritionist you saw in the restaurant? I gave him her number and I know he made an appointment. But I've seen absolutely no change in Tim.
Tim knows what Tim's been to enough people already that he knows what he needs to do.
He's always asking for appointments and referrals.
I get reports on Tim. Tim was eating Crumb's cookies this morning. I mean, he doesn't know what to do. Don't eat Crumb's cookies.
No, I work out. It just
you go to the gym. You know, it's a joke, your gym workout.
No, it's good. It's very good.
Yeah.
It's
Tim,
very
you're
good.
bigger. How much you weigh now? Honestly, this is the biggest I've seen.
Probably 255.
280.
No.
Dude.
Get the hell out of here.
Dude, you got an extra chin.
Come on.
Artie, what's he weigh?
I mean, you know, I based on me...
He's as big as
Artie,
you
wake
are.
up. Come on.
Based on me, he weighs about 380.
Artie, he's as big as you are, right?
No, you know what? I don't think he's as big as me. I really don't.
Do you dream of being Tim size?
I'm trying to dream of something if you guys would let me stay over there. Actually, Tim always looks dapper, though. You know, he's somehow tucking in the shirt. That's got to be a pain in the ass, isn't it? With the gun, I feel
Tim's a real good guy, though.
Oh, he's the greatest. Tim is fun. He's a great guy.
What's that workout you do? Kettlebells?
Kettlebells.
Yeah. What do you do with those?
You lift them, you stretch, you know, they're great. Seriously, it's awesome.
I bet you it's so not intense, your workout. I bet you it's
let me tell you, I'll get the guy in here that does it. It'll kill you. It'll kill you.
But so what's going on?
So you're doing it with that guy?
Well, yeah, with another guy, trainer.
Yeah.
Do you run?
Yeah, I do about 40 minutes of cardio.
Oh, you do? So you must eat like a cow.
I don't know what the hell I do.
But you eat you're asking Robin what to do? Don't eat cookies.
I need adult supervision all day long. Somebody watching me. Because
but you know what you need to, but you know what you need to do.
Right. Get my mouth sewn shut.
No, you know what you need to do. You don't know what to eat?
No, I know what to eat.
Yeah.
But there's crap everywhere.
I mean, so why do you have to eat it? I walk by the crap every day.
I don't know. Hit me when I come by it.
You were on the Zone, right?
Zone, Nutrisystem.
And then he contacts the woman from the Zone.
No,
and he
I wish there was somebody out there.
I like the food, but the portions aren't big enough.
Right. He wanted all 4 zones.
Hey, right, Artie, you're hungry, you're hungry.
So then he pretended like his wife was on the Zone, and he ordered 2
meals, and he was eating 2 meals at a time?
Yeah.
He was on the cow zone.
And then he goes, well, he says it doesn't work. It doesn't work.
Goodness. I'm on the ESPN zone.
Mountain zone.
I got to go back to work.
All right, thanks. Riley, so Riley...
No. Can we measure his stomach?
Measure his belt. Come here. Tim, come here.
He doesn't want to be measured.
Tim's an executive. He's not a boob like me, Sal. You can't do that to him, although he'd love it.
Here's one of Riley's final phone calls.
Mr. Martin, you are a gentleman of peace, and I just wanted to say that you are worth a great deal to me as a subscriber.
Well, thank you.
And I just wanted to get your opinion on Howard seems to take a perverse pleasure in playing anything that denigrates Barack Obama, and I was wondering if you had any comment on that.
Well, I mean, otherwise, he apparently is a Hillary buff, so to speak.
What? Buff.
Because the man has a minister that has spoken out of term or what have you.
Right.
I know of no one who hasn't had relative or friend or preacher or something that spoke out of turn. Okay.
You're wrong, guys. Always giggling.
Well, he's like, say it, his recall guy.
First of all, let me just explain something about Obama. With this issue with this reverend. If Obama goes on The View and he's talking about how, the Reverend, I knew him, but I never heard him give a speech. Rarely, I was hardly there. I hardly gave a speech. Blah, 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 blah. There's a guy he knew for 20 years. He was married by the guy. He was calling him his advisor, a guy who, a mentor. All of a sudden now he's like, I didn't know him. I barely talked to him. I barely heard from him. It was like, you can't have it both ways. And, it's time to come clean and say, well, this guy's really important in my life. Or was, and I'm going to denounce him.
Maybe he was lying about being so religious. This is all that crap that we don't even need in a campaign, whether you're religious or not. Because everybody's now got to have a minister and a church. And look at the trouble it causes.
Well, maybe you're right. Maybe he doesn't want to admit he wasn't religious at all.
To this point, nobody's proven to me that he is owned by the oil companies, the conglomerates, you understand, the media, the pharmaceuticals, and the insurance companies and things of this nature. Nobody's proven to me yet that he's paying $5,000 of the taxpayers' money on call.
You could really get into Riley's rap if you didn't think that he's the guy with the aliens. He's kind of making some sense, but...
He sounds, when he doesn't have food poisoning, he's very articulate.
He is. AZ, you're on the air.
Morning, Howard. Hello?
Yes.
Good morning, Howard. I just wanted to make a comment about your look. A few weeks ago, Sal made some interview with some women on the street. I think you're a very sexy-looking guy.
I am sexy-looking. A lot of people don't realize it.
You are.
I am sexy. They just don't want to admit it.
Yes, you are. And thank you very much for a wonderful show.
By the way, there's a mention in the paper today, thank you, about Mike Walker's new book, which I have a copy of, and I haven't read the whole thing yet. But
what is Mike Walker's new book?
Mike Walker has a new book out. It's called, I should know this because it sits on my desk. I'm waiting to read it next. I have a couple of things I need to read. The book is called... Get Real, I think? Get Real. The sexy, scary, scandalous world of reality TV. So anyway, Mike dedicates a whole chapter to me about how when he considers reality television, he says the inventor of reality television is Howard Stern.
Absolutely.
And he does the chapter's around 6 or 7 pages, and it's a thesis on how I invented reality TV. Starting from my frequent appeals to Ozzy Osbourne and Sharon to do a reality show, to just bring cameras into
everything we do on here,
yeah. And then he backs it up with further evidence and stuff. But
nice.
It was very nice. I wanted to thank Mike for that, and I will tomorrow when he's on the show.
Look at Artie.
It was also in page 6. What? What about him?
You're talking too loud. You're waking him up.
Oh, Artie, what's going on?
No.
You want to go lay down?
I'm listening to...
Do you want to lay down?
No, I'm listening.
I think he's sweating. He's falling asleep.
What's going on today? You are sweating.
I'm fine.
All right.
I was listening to you talk about the guy in page 6.
John movie premieres stuff, guys. Gary, where is that?
John stuff?
Yeah.
Gary Garver, page 1. It's all on the right side.
Gary Garver, page 1.
Yep.
So who did John get to show up at his movie premiere? He got Jay Leno.
He got Kevin Eubanks. I didn't pull that interview because it was dull. He got Jackie Martling.
Jackie, you got.
He got Tanya Roberts, who, again, I didn't pull her interview either, but she clearly didn't know why she was there. She's the spokesperson for the movie company.
Yeah, everyone was saying that Lorenzo Lamas showed up, and he had no idea who John was. He came with Sandy Taylor. And I guess, I don't know, he seemed to be wanting to get into Sandy's pants.
I got the impression that he was willing to watch John's movie to go home with Sandy.
Is Sandy not married?
Sandy's married, so I don't know how far he got.
He just said they were there together as friends.
I see.
You know, the other connection John might have to Tanya Roberts is that they were both walking that Vegas thing.
Right.
Yeah.
He was doing that.
She didn't know. Yeah, she didn't know who he was.
Yeah, let's see. Here's Lorenzo Lamas. He has no idea. Wait. But he's at the premiere. I wonder what Jay Leno thinks of the movie. Like, did he like it? Did he get to see it?
Did he go to the premiere?
He was there, yeah. But I don't know if he stayed for the movie.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Gary Garver didn't happen to get him, huh?
And quite frankly, Jay Leno's done movies that are really bad.
Yeah.
I mean, if you ever see that thing on HBO once in a while where him and that Chinese guy or...
Pat Morita.
But what is he called?
It's him and Pat Morita. What is that called again, Artie?
Collision Course.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the best. What?
Well, you know how Jay Leno, his theory is if he doesn't like a movie, he won't say he's seen the movie whenever the person is on the show.
Yeah.
So he interviewed Stuttering John on the show to promote his movie. He never said that he never gave his opinion of the movie.
I got to play that too. Wait, stay here. All right, here's Lorenzo Lamas apparently not knowing where he is.
Oh, okay.
This thing's all frozen now. Fuck. Hold on. My mouse is frozen.
Why are you here? Friend of mine, Sandra Taylor. She invited me to come along. Yeah.
Do you think Jay Leno is bitter because even though he has higher ratings, he doesn't get the respect Letterman gets?
I think he's making too much money to be bitter about anything.
What do you think makes John such a special entertainer?
John who?
John Melendez.
John. I've only seen him on those side shots on the show, so I don't really know him. But if he puts Sandy in a movie, I'm on his time. I'm on his team.
Do you know who made this movie and who stars in it?
No.
Do you think John Melendez is better as a celebrity interviewer or an announcer?
Well, I've only seen him as an announcer, but he's doing pretty good as a celebrity right now, like tonight.
Lorenzo trying to be nice.
I know.
America's ready for a black president?
Sure. I just don't think it's Obama.
And are you here because you lost a bet?
No, I'm here because I found a babysitter at the last minute.
And which is going to be which is a bigger disaster, 9/11 or this movie?
No, come on, man. Don't be joking like that.
And do you think that Johnny Carson hated Jay Leno right up until his death?
I don't think so.
Anyway, that's Lorenzo Lamas not apparently knowing John or what he was at. Then Jay Leno was there and Gary started hammering him with Howard Stern questions.
Oh,
and
really?
And Jay does that thing where he pretends not to hear it. Well,
right.
he actually did fight back a little bit. He did kind of attack me.
Oh.
Which is the first time in how many years that I've been bashing him over the head?
But John's been there for 4 or 5, and we didn't like him even before that. So I'd say like 7 or 8.
Yeah, John's been there 4 years now.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Jay, how you doing, man? Good. How you doing? Why was it so important for you to hire John?
To me to hire? No, he made his own movie.
Have you ever apologized to Howard Stern for stealing John?
Howard Stern, the radio guy from the 90s?
Yeah.
You mind the guy that was big back in the 90s?
He's still big.
I don't know. He's not on. Is he still? What is he on now?
He's on Sirius Satellite Radio.
Oh, I don't know. I don't get satellite. I know he was on in New York in the 90s. We used to have him on the show when he was popular.
Hey, what bits does Howard Stern claim you stole from him?
Which?
What bits does Howard Stern claim you stole from him?
No, I think Vietnam was started primarily by the French. Remember back in '54 when the French took over that part of the country?
No. Does it bother you that Howard Stern hates you?
No, it's fine. It's fine.
Why do you pretend not to hear it when I ask you the question?
Is it possible you could do it without reading? I mean, did you actually memorize anything? I love the fact that you stood here for over an hour with 5 questions, and you actually have to read each one. That's fascinating.
Isn't it?
It's fascinating. Well, good luck. Good luck.
Yeah, thanks, Jay. Appreciate it.
All right, big interview from Gary Garvett, and Jay Leno's socking it to me, saying I was big in the 90s.
Yeah, he used to have you on.
He used to have me on.
Yeah, Leno coming out like it's when Joe DiMaggio kicked the dirt, a rare show of emotion.
Like a raging bull. I guess then he saw Jay Leno again, but he knew to avoid Gary at that point.
Hey, Jay, who's funnier, you or Letterman?
What's going on? How you doing? Hey, good.
Who's funnier, you or Letterman?
Good work. Keep up the good work.
Yeah, I am doing good work.
Hell of a job.
I'm right. I am.
What's your name?
Gary Garver.
Gary. Good to see you, Gary.
Good luck for you.
Memorize your question.
Hey, Jay, you got... Fuck off.
Jay Leno interested in Gary Garver, thinking maybe he's got another hire in there.
Well, I was going to say, isn't that what he loved about Stuttering John? Just what Gary's doing?
Exactly. Anything notable? Jackie Martling was interviewed, but Stuttering John was interviewed.
You know, you might want to wait on that one. I couldn't. It's 5.5 minutes long, and either you're going to buy into...
Oh, I'd love to hear
John's. It's just like...
come on, that's half the fun.
There's nothing amazing about the interview. It's just the whole thing. Like, Scott's take on it was... You know, John could spin anything anyway. You know, he hopes you're not mad. He didn't know he did anything wrong. You know, a lot of that.
Oh. And then Ross the intern was interviewed?
The only thing I think is interesting about Ross the intern is they should just say it's Ross. Is he
gay?
Is he gay?
I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know anything. I don't watch Jay.
Saying that.
I just love his voice.
What are you
I love hearing his
voice, Gary.
Oh, I'm Ross Matthews. They call me Ross the intern on Leno.
Oh, Leno?
Yeah.
The least interesting thing about that voice is that he's an intern.
Yes. What's your favorite thing about John on The Tonight Show?
John is nice. John is super nice to me. Really? Yes.
Oh, my God.
Man, I think Jay Leno is better because even though he has higher ratings, he doesn't get the respect Letterman gets.
I think Jay is great at what he does. You say he doesn't get the respect?
Yeah.
He gets the ratings. I think that's what's important.
Does he look like a chick, this dude? I mean,
No.
is he hot? Like a girl?
No.
I mean, he acts like a girl.
Is he chubby?
He's chubby.
He used to be chubby. He was on that.
Slimmed down?
He was on that Celebrity Fit Club.
Oh, was he?
But
important. Yeah. By the way, I'm a fan.
Hey, which is a bigger disaster, 9/11 or this movie?
That's a horrible question. I haven't seen the movie yet, but I can't.
By the way, I'm a fan. Isn't he doing the asking the funny questions?
Yes.
Oh, well, of course he'd be a fan.
I would say he sounds more like a chick than Tanya Roberts.
Really? That's unbelievable.
Wikipedia says he's openly gay.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Well, how else? I mean, that is just like...
He's trying to hide it.
He was on the Rosie O'Donnell cruise this year.
Oh, he was.
I thought maybe this was a character.
Yes,
like
I created a character much like Robin, and I asked questions like Stuttering John.
I'm wearing a Batwing dress.
You know, that guy is, in the words of the Iron Sheik, gay and... you know.
Right.
I'm not going to go there.
I would say he's probably more the woman than the man in the anal area. Pretty tough.
There ain't nothing about him that screams pitcher.
Right. You want to hear Stuttering? Well, I got Joe Frazier, but do you want to hear a little bit of Stuttering John?
I really think it's interesting, yeah.
What's up, Gary? Hey, what's up, John? How you doing? The highlight of my career. Hey, Gary Garver interviewing me. How cool is that? How wild is that? A 46-year-old Gary Garver. And a 37-year-old Stuttering John. Hey, Howard, how are you, buddy? Well, I got a ton of questions for you. You going to answer?
What do you do? I'll do as many as I can.
All right, come on. Don't be a pussy.
Wow. John only has time for a limited question.
Oh, he's, trying to get away?
Yeah.
That's hilarious. This is like some sort of...
Weird, bizarre
tear in the cosmic schism.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
All right. What's your greatest contribution to the Howard Stern Show?
I would probably say the most famous contribution is the interviews. You know, see, this is, he's going to do softball first, and then he's going to whack me over the head.
I'm going to whack you right now.
All right, here we go.
Why do you think Fred Norris dislikes you?
I don't know. I mean, I always liked Fred. I mean, you know, we were in the Losers together. I mean, we've hung out. I don't know what it is. I mean, I have no hard feelings towards Fred. I don't know what it is. I honestly don't.
Yeah, Fred, you really don't like John, right?
No, I don't, and he's lying.
You mean he's lying?
Yeah, this is like, he's like Robo-J now. He's adopted the whole Jay Leno persona. And that's okay. John, I wish you the best. Good luck. Stay on the West Coast.
Are you saying he knows why you don't like him?
I don't know if he knows. I don't care if he knows.
Do I know why you don't like him, though?
No.
Why don't you like him?
I just don't like him.
You know, I'm not busting your balls. I really want to know why, because maybe I don't like him.
Well, my reasons for not liking him would be different for your reasons for not liking him.
Should I not like him?
That's up to you.
No, I'm saying, do you think I'm naive here and shouldn't like John? I like John, but maybe I'm wrong.
Unless he's done something to you that maybe has caused you some stuff.
Did you ever like him?
Yeah, I did.
You did? And at what point did you stop liking him?
Geez, I don't know.
Like years in?
Years in.
Years in.
Yeah, John seems to think that I had some sort of vendetta against him, and then he turned that into some other shit, which...
Is there a specific incident that made you hate John? Or many incidents?
I think it was cumulative.
Cumulative. Yeah. All right.
It was just like, okay, that's enough.
Okay.
And that's it.
Personal stuff.
Personal stuff.
He said things to you. He actually spoke to you. That's why I don't talk to Fred. That's the way he likes me.
I was going to say, was it stuff on the air or personal? So
I think it was more of the on-air shit.
Oh, really?
Oh, really?
Yeah, he did.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember what John said about you on the air. I would be afraid to say anything about you.
When have you been afraid of anybody?
I wised up.
Oh, please.
Tried in the beginning.
I have a theory that, because the times when I found it, when I'm friends with John, but the times
That's your misfortune.
Well, the times where I found it hard to...
Have you seen John's movie yet?
Yeah, and it's really hard to get a movie made, man, and I'm glad he got one made.
All right, go ahead. And so what do you think is the problem with Fred?
Well, I'm just talking about, I don't know if this is it, but you talk about on-air stuff. Sometimes it took me a while to warm up to John because I felt, and this was something that the fans loved him for, when he would rat you out on the air. Sometimes there was always a gray area where... Didn't I tell you not to mention that? And he would go, no.
No, you never said.
He would bring up a loophole. And
you go, what's the big deal? What's the big deal?
Yeah, and then I finally, from doing the road so much, we got closer, and I just finally said, all right, for certain things, there's no gray area. Right. I would explain it to him. But, before that, though, there were times where you go, wow, if this happened a bunch of times, like maybe it happened to Fred, I would rather not be in the guy's company. I can understand.
I see. All right. So was it something like that, Fred?
It would be something like that, yes.
Personal things were revealed on the air that you asked him not to.
Well, it's not that I asked him. It's like he should have known better.
I can tell you one other thing.
Right. Judgment. That's true.
Right. I think he used bad judgment, but I think he was also trying to make his mark on the show, and he would go to any lengths to...
And John also accused you of filtering the email against him. I know
the funny thing is that was the biggest lie he's ever told, because you can ask Jason Kaplan. Jason revealed on one of the wrap-up shows that one time he had Jason and other people filter in good stuff about John, which I put in.
Right.
And then Jason said, see, he doesn't filter the email. And then he came up with some cockamamie excuses to why I still hate it.
The other thing I think that Fred had an issue with is that he found, especially towards the end, John to be less than honest. That John would sort of rewrite history. I know one of the things that Fred always defended me on was when John went to do I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here.
Right. Which was his star turn.
Right. And John told me he was taking 3 weeks off when he told me he was taking 1 week off. And Fred was a witness to that.
I was here. I saw the whole thing go down, and he flat out lied.
Okay. All right. Let's get back to the interview, Fred. Thank you for sharing.
Who did you dislike the most on the Howard Stern Show?
Wow, that's a really good question. Who did I dislike the most?
Be honest.
Wow. No, that's really good, Gary. I got to think about that. I can't say I really disliked anybody that much on the show.
Who didn't you not like? Who's a pain in the ass?
God, sorry, Gary. I didn't. You know how it was. It was a family. We were all hanging out. It wasn't like I ever left hating anybody, you know what I mean?
Hey, do you regret saying Howard should have paid you more on the Adam Carolla show?
What?
I said, do you regret saying Howard should have paid you more on the Adam Carolla show?
Yeah, I didn't, it was early in the morning. I did like 8 interviews that morning. I, didn't think he would take it that way, and it was unfortunate, and I hope to see Howard soon, and, I don't know, have dinner or whatever. I mean, it wasn't, I didn't think I was saying anything that he hasn't said before, you know what I mean? So I'm,
Boy, John really got rid of that stutter.
I know. Who is this guy?
It comes back at the end.
Ralph, what is it?
Oh, it's sickening. His voice and everything. His demeanor. Hey, Artie.
Yeah.
You saw the movie?
I did.
Well, why don't you be honest here and talk about how fucking bad it is and unwatchable?
Are you saying, Artie, you mean... I haven't seen the movie personally.
Do you have a copy? Because I want to watch it and review
Artie, you say you've seen the movie? And
Yes, I saw the movie, and I called John right after I saw it, and I said, it's very impressive that
that I know like you could get a movie.
Well, no. I know what it's like to try to get a film made. I've been on the producing end and just being an actor in a few. It's very difficult.
Like, how bad is it? On a scale of 1 to 10.
What is your review of the movie?
On an adjusted scale, because it's a friend. Maybe, but and it's also an independent, low-budget film.
So you're saying it was good?
I'm saying it. I'm saying he pulled off something that I find to be impressive. And
you think the movie was impressive?
Yeah,
is impressive or hoodwink a better word?
As a guy, let me try to categorize this a little more.
Would you say, Artie? Would you say a lot of bad movies get made in Hollywood?
Well, I've been in about 12 of them. I know.
Would that be impressive too?
But you would recommend that the audience see it?
Go ahead, hang yourself.
What would you do?
If they know Gary and happens to have a free DVD of it. No.
I was going to say, how hard should they try to find this film?
Listen, man.
Should they spend $10 to rent this?
I think, yes, they should.
You say
I recommend.
All right, so you're in favor of people wasting $10 of their hard-earned money.
I recommend watching it if you want to call in and goof on John and talk about how bad it is.
I think a fan of the show would love seeing this movie.
So for historical purposes.
But a fan of movies would not like this movie.
Well, I can't speak for fans of movies.
How sad is that?
How long did it take to see the movie?
I mean, is it...
Hey, Artie.
You know that old saying, someone was so dumb... Someone was so dumb it took him an hour and a half to watch 60 Minutes.
Artie, honestly.
Is that it's so deep?
Listen, Ralph,
How come John didn't come in here and promote the movie?
Well, it's funny. He at the end of the interview, he says, hey, Gary, by the way, call me. I want to come in. And I was going to talk to you about it later. I think he's coming in to do Conan O'Brien in a couple of weeks, and he said he wanted to come in. We'd have him in, right?
Absolutely.
So I think he is going to come in.
No problem.
Oh, good. I'll have to watch the movie for that and talk to him about it.
All right.
Listen, I would definitely say that a fan of our show and a fan of John on the Tonight Show would enjoy seeing it.
Artie, how much of the movie did you see, honestly?
I saw the whole movie.
You sat through that whole thing?
I was partially standing by the refrigerator to get a sandwich.
Now, is it a comedy, Artie? Is it a comedy?
It's a comedy, yeah.
How many laughs? That's a good...
How many laughs?
Well, as a comic, I'm so jaded, Robin.
All right, thank you.
But I said,
Frazier.
I'll say that I said out loud, man, that's good stuff about 20 times.
All right. How many stars do you give it? Thank you, Ralph.
Liar.
What were you drinking when you said, man, that's good stuff?
Apparently what Ralph was drinking last night.
What is it, Frank? Yeah, Frank.
Yeah. That movie sucked.
Of course.
How did you see it?
I saw it on DVD.
Oh, yeah?
How?
The way you see it.
Well, I saw it on DVD, but because I have incredible connections in show business. How did you see it, sir?
No, it's out straight to DVD, Artie.
Oh, I didn't know that.
They put that piece of shit in the theater.
No, but I didn't know it came out on DVD
I think
already.
they did show it in a few theaters, Ralph.
Well, that's how you call it a movie.
Yeah.
Right. All right. Thank you, Ralph, and thank you, Frank.
Copies on the shelf, and I was when I left the store, there were 3 copies on the shelf.
You're the only boob who rented it.
Thank you. Thank you, guys. All right.
I will say...
They take a shot at Howard.
Oh, really?
In that movie.
They do?
They do? I don't remember that.
What'd they say?
Sitting on a step, and there's a stuttering kid, and they're making fun of him, and he tells them, hey, those aren't your friends. He gives the kid some advice. Those aren't your friends. Friends don't make fun of you for your stutter. Like The Sopranos.
All right, enough of that. Listen, goodbye, guys. I got to talk.
I will say, Ralph, John never called me about Beer League to say it either way, so I'm not saying this because I feel I owe him anything.
What did you say?
Should I finish the interview with John and then get right to Joe Frazier?
I mean, I'm enjoying the John.
Okay, all right.
I don't know. I'd love to make up with him at some point because I have no hard feelings towards Howard.
Who do you admire more, Howard Stern or Jay Leno?
I admire them both. They're both incredibly talented people, and and they both deserve their success. How's that?
What do you think of Artie's weight problem?
It worries me sometimes because I love Artie. I mean, he's a really good friend, and I just want Artie to live a long, healthy life. So, it concerns me sometimes.
Why don't you ever credit Fred Norris and Jackie Martling for writing your celebrity questions?
I have said it in plenty of interviews before. I mean, I don't know how many times I could say it. I mean, how many times did they say it?
You used footage of yourself from the Howard Stern show on your movie trailer. Did you ask permission?
Well, you know what? It wasn't on my actual movie show. It was just on the web, which was, if he's mad about it, I would take it off in a second. I didn't know it was a big deal. I mean, I used some Tonight Show clips, too, and, listen, I'm not trying to piss anybody off. So if he really didn't want me to do it, I was just trying to show, who I was then and, and the things I'm doing now. It wasn't a malicious thing, at all.
How much do you make a year? Bastard.
Thank you. Well, Gary, here's a better question. How much you making right now?
I'm not telling that. You're making a hell of a lot more than me. Let's put it that way.
You know what? I've been very lucky.
And what would you be doing today if you had never interned on the Howard Stern show?
Listen, I've always been grateful to Howard. I mean, he gave me my start, and, it was a great door to a lot of things, and I've said that in the past, and, it's on the NBC website where I thank him. So, I hope to be friends with him again someday. I mean, listen, for 4 years I've done interviews since I left.
Why is John go around saying I'm not friends with him? It's not that I'm not friends with him. I don't have any I saw him at Ross Zapin's wedding, and I said, how you doing, man? What's happening? Blah, blah. There was no hard feeling. I don't know why he has this thing where he wants to be friends with me. I am his friend.
Well, but that's John's thing, though. It's like if you're not having dinner with him and you're not
his friend. I never had dinner. Once in a while, John would come out to my house, right. But
But that's a big thing to John. If you don't sit with him, you're not his friend.
Oh, well, all right. Well, sorry.
Maybe it means he doesn't see as much.
Yeah, well, he doesn't see me at all.
I mean, he's on the other coast. That's what happens.
Anyway, Jay, I always find these stories. I mean, it's not humorous that someone died, but a bear, very highly trained bear who's appeared in several TV shows and movies.
Yes, an acting bear.
Ate someone yesterday, tried to eat him.
Oh my.
And it's funny, they said, well, they don't understand. They go, the bear was licking the person, and then all of a sudden turned around and bit up in his neck and killed him.
Must have tasted good.
Yeah, this bear was in Will Ferrell's movie. I guess the bear did a dancing scene with Will Ferrell.
Oh, there was a wrestling scene.
Wrestling scene.
Yeah.
I go, and I say, don't you know that we're food to a bear? Yeah. I mean, they're playful with you when they're not hungry, but if they get a little bit hungry, they're going to eat you.
That's what animals do. They lick their food to prepare it.
Yeah, they're not licking you because they like you.
Right.
The governor of California's name, of course, I don't have to tell everyone, is Arnold Schwarzenegger. He calls in once in a while. Thank you, Governor Schwarzenegger.
Yes, good morning, Howard. How are you?
I'm doing well. And how are you, and how are things in California going?
Well, everything is wonderful, and I just purchased a house, some property in Santa Barbara, so I'm dealing with that. It's kind of a pain in the ass, but and also, I want to congratulate you on the upcoming wedding and all that. It's fantastic.
Thank you.
Yes, because, this weekend is my 22nd anniversary with Maria. I cannot believe it.
Wow, that's a successful marriage. In Hollywood, that's almost unheard of.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. She's a wonderful woman. And by the way, Robin, good morning, Robin. How are you?
Good morning. Good morning, Arnold.
Listen, I want to tell you, Maria, she saw you on The View, and she loved the dress. But I want to tell you, I saw a video of it yesterday. My son showed me it on the internet. He says, come check this out. This is Robin's dress. And I have to tell you, Robin, it looked like an African food pack to me. me. That's what it looks like.
An African fruit bat.
Food bag?
Yeah,
fruit bat. A fruit bat. A fruit bat.
Oh, okay.
Fruit bat, right.
The accent threw me.
Yeah, African fruit bat because...
By the way, but Governor, aren't you proud of Robin that she's met up with Zabiba and she is raising money for Eritrea? Eritrea. I mean, isn't that wonderful?
Sure. I mean, yes, it's wonderful how, as you know, I do a lot of stuff with Special Olympics and the Council on Fitness. I think this is great. What is the program? Healing Bridges? Is that what it is?
Yes.
Right. Well, listen, I want to tell you something, Robin. This is wonderful. It's great to see, blacks doing something other than killing and stealing from each other.
Arnold.
How did he win?
How did you win California?
You know what? I was just saying to myself, you forget Arnold Schwarzenegger is the governor of California.
You're the governor. You can't...
Listen, no. I was thinking about this the other day because I was at McDonald's and I was eating some chicken McNuggets. Listen, I want to say this to you, Robin.
Would you actually eat people, Arnold?
Of course. Why not? Listen, if the shit goes down, you're going to have to resort to something. And I want to say this, Robin. Howard, you're talking about the bear. You're talking about the bear eating the guy or whatever. Yeah. Robin, I mean, you're talking about women in Africa. You're saying something about business ventures for African women. I mean, what are they going to corner the market on fly swatters or something? I don't know what you're talking about.
Robin, yes, you raised, I don't know how much money you raised. Do you release how much has been raised?
We're still getting the tabulations. We're not finished because the online auction is still going on. I see.
And they're going to take all this money and they're going to put the women in Africa into some sort of business. Arnold Schwarzenegger say, what are they going to make, fly swatters? What businesses are they going to be in?
That is ridiculous, Arnold.
Right.
The women of Africa are very resourceful and they do amazing things with textiles.
Thanks to Robin, we now have fly swatter business.
Fly swatters for everyone.
By the way, did you watch the Pope's visit? You're Catholic, right?
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, I don't want the religion too much, Howard. But, yes, I did see the Pope. And you know what? I have to tell you something. Total bullshit. We totally got ripped off here in California.
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, listen, he's in New York City, he's in New York, and then he's in, D.C., of course. I mean, listen, he's walking around in his little dress, apologizing for all this stuff. I mean, so what? Listen, so they played a little grab ass with all the boys. Listen, let me tell you something. I've got more important things to worry about over here. This economy, this overpopulation, Tom Cruise. I mean, what the hell's wrong with him? Have God come over and take care of this shit. I mean, what are you doing?
Well, I don't know what your point is, but...
I don't either.
Listen, my point is, listen, the school systems are going into shit and all this. We have all these problems over here with this, Asian drivers and the smog and all this. He's walking around talking about nothing. Have God come down here and take care of all this, sort it out.
I see.
You want a big miracle.
Of course. I mean, we're a crime or whatever the hell you call it. Just have him come down here and sort it out.
All right. And you're from McCain, I take it, right?
Of course. Listen, Howard, let me tell you something. First of all, McCain is a total war hero. He's a family man. He's someone that I totally look up to because, when I came here to America back in the day, I was totally wanted to be Republican, But I want to say, no matter what happens, I want to tell you, listen to me now. No matter what happens, there's no way in hell that they're going to let that woman in office. I'm telling you right now.
Hillary?
No, because they would let... I was talking to Maria. I said, Maria, they would let, a mongoloid in there before they let her in there. I'm telling you that.
All right, well...
The other thing is, listen, and the other thing, Howard, is, let me tell you, this Obama totally worries me because, Maria is supporting him.
Really?
Right?
Right.
She supports Obama, and you remember that movie, what was that movie, Mandingo from the 70s?
Yes, I do.
Let me tell you, this concerns me. The story was about the slave, and he got with what was it? With
a white woman.
The white woman.
White woman had sex with him.
I want to say, Maria watches the television a little too closely when that son of a bitch is on there, and I don't like it. It makes me nervous.
You think she's going to run off with him? Well, listen, Governor, you've made no points today, but I'm so glad you called in.
How is California doing under Arnold's reign?
Listen, California is totally bad shape. The housing market is dropping out. It's bottoming out. I want to say I admire you guys, and I admire Spitzer over there. We didn't get to talk about this. But I'm jealous I didn't think of that first. I mean,
Well, you like a hand job now and then, don't you?
Exactly. Listen, let me tell you something, Howard. The only reason that you bring your wife to a conference like that, when they had that conference, is to say to the world, you say, look at this shit that I've been putting up with all these years. Now you know.
That's why he had Silda at the press conference.
Oh, my goodness.
Everyone was sitting there going, look, why not go to a hooker?
Absolutely. Can you blame him? I can't.
Thank you, Governor.
But listen, Howard, I want to say finally, tonight I will be on Jay Leno. You can watch me on there. We'll be talking about stuff. And also, this weekend, I will be on America's Most Wanted with John Walsh.
Oh.
Yeah. He's still looking for that goddamn kid. I cannot believe it.
Oh, you're terrible.
Thank you very much. By the way, to get a personalized message from Fake Arnold, go to fakearnold.com and watch for Fake Arnold on The Late Show with Craig Ferguson. All right, Fake Arnold. Bye-bye.
Well, listen, take care, Howard.
Right.
Bye-bye.
There he is, Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yes.
See? Lest anyone thought he was real.
How could he say that about John Walsh? He's still looking for that kid. That's terrible.
Kid will be probably 24 by now anyway, right?
There you go. All right, now where was I? Oh, do I have to take a break? I guess I do. We just did a 7-hour marathon. Let me do a little break. We'll come back. We've got a lot more show to get to right after these words. End. Yes, Gary?
I was just talking to Mark Harris in the green room. Get ready to do his radio show. So I walked in there, and I didn't see any young girls. So I said, Mark, where's your daughter? And he goes, oh, are you crazy? She's not coming. We heard that garbage that was on the air this morning. She's not coming here. So it turns out she's only 17. She's not 18. But, okay, which one?
He's the one who sent us the garbage.
Which one of you idiots said that she should put a gun in her mouth? That's what upset him. And he said he's not going to let her be part of that garbage.
Oh, so he left her home after hearing that?
No, I think she's downstairs in the car. I said, they were just...
He's being silly.
No one said put a gun in her mouth.
She's here.
I didn't remember saying that.
I said, who said that? He goes, one of those jerks. But I couldn't remember who said it.
I said if I were her, I couldn't stop doing heroin.
Yeah, that might be what he's referring to. I know I said I'd kill myself if that was my father, but I don't mean like she should go kill herself. I mean that I'd kill myself.
Right, she seems to be doing fine.
Yeah.
That's just you.
If Mark Harris was my father, I'd kill myself. I'll still say it. I would.
It's no reflection.
That would be hard, but she doesn't feel that way. I feel that way.
Put down the razor blades, darling. So what can I say to Mark to make him bring his daughter up?
It's Mark's 10 minutes or 5 minutes, we think, with his show. I mean, he can do whatever he wants.
Does he want to blow this audition?
Maybe he wants to get on and scream about that he would never bring his daughter on his radio show.
But how do you do life with father without a daughter?
I don't know. You want to ask him?
Yeah.
All right. Let him real quick, but because I don't want to blow his thing. I want him to do it when he comes in. This is not his time yet.
He loves man, ass, and buttermilk bass. The Mark Harris Radio Show.
Always a controversy.
I think he gets jitters.
He banged Martha Ray, and he is gay. The Mark Harris Radio Show.
This is what happens to you. I think you get jittery, and then you get nervous, and you start blowing your own chance.
You talking about me?
Yes.
I'm not jittery. I'm not nervous. But I am Rebecca's father. She's 17 years old.
Yeah, so?
And the garbage that you and your show spew...
How is it garbage?
Well, he himself says heroin and taking a shotgun to your mouth.
He didn't say shotgun to your mouth.
The only thing one could do as a father is keep your child happy, guide them through life, and safe.
You did that?
Absolutely.
I don't believe it.
Do you do that?
Of course.
So, then what are you knocking around with all this? The days of the shock jock is just through.
Oh, really?
So, yes. That's why
I don't know. I seem to be doing pretty well.
Well, what will you do on Sirius when you use the F word?
I will use it.
It's gone.
No, who cares? Listen, Mark, the day that you have any comprehension of how to do radio the way I do, you will be called a genius.
I'm not arguing with
Trust me, I'm not a shock jock. Okay. Number one, we talk about, I would say 99% of the show, there's nothing shocking. If honesty is shocking, then that's shocking to you.
No, secondly, with your success, I'm not arguing.
And with my success, when I go to satellite radio, if someone calls in with foul language, or if I want to pepper my language with foul language, that's like telling Chris Rock, why would you use the F word in your act? Once you use it, it's over. That's absurd. Chris Rock uses it very effectively. Maybe you don't curse, but I do.
Oh, okay, so
I've had to clam up here for first of all, the stuff I did 5 years ago I can't do here anymore, let alone the stuff I did a year ago.
So you feel going to satellite, which I wish you luck.
Thank you.
You feel that cursing will be part of your venue. And
Absolutely.
Okay, and it doesn't take away from your lack of shocking. Now that there's nothing shocking anymore.
Mark, when you watch The Sopranos...
It's not about shocking.
What
it's about...
in the world is this conversation all about?
It's about being interesting.
Where's your drape over her face?
She doesn't want you to see it.
Oh, okay.
But Mark, when you watch The Sopranos, does that language take away from the show?
I don't say it takes away from the show.
But that's what you're saying. You're saying once Howard uses it, it takes away from the show.
I think
it adds to the show.
No, I think the way you've done your show.
Mark, listen to me.
Yeah.
Who knows more about... You're thinking too much. Who knows more about radio than me?
That's it.
Trust me, it takes away nothing from the show. It's going to be 50,000 times funnier. And that's a promise.
I wish you luck, and you can believe
Oh, I don't need your luck.
You don't?
I guarantee you it's going to be huge.
In fact, take your luck back.
Take your luck back. I don't want it.
You need it more than we do.
I don't want your luck.
I don't think Mark believes...
The kind of luck you have, I don't need.
No, well, okay, but I'm a happy person.
I don't believe in luck. I believe in being the best you can be.
Yes.
And believe me, that's what I do.
Well, then I guess...
And I am reborn.
Yeah.
I am rejuvenated.
Okay.
I am like on fire like I've never been before. I see it all clearly.
So watch out.
I've seen the future.
You've seen the future?
Oh, I know the future.
The future in this country is changing quickly.
Forget the country.
No, don't forget
I see my future.
Well, if
I don't see the country's future. I see my future.
You should see the country's future.
I don't think you see. I don't have to see the. I don't have to see the country's future to know that we're doomed.
We're
do
not
you really
doomed.
think you're
doomed?
We are not doomed. Absolutely not. The country that we live in and the war we fight, we should stand united.
Well, of course we should.
But that's not what we're talking about. You're talking about censorship.
No, the country is doomed, did you say?
I'm talking about my career, censorship, the media. I'm talking about the future. If I didn't make this move, the future would be dying on the vine.
Well, this country is not dying.
You want to talk about the war in Iraq?
I didn't.
That's a different topic.
But you should support.
And save that.
You should support.
Let me tell you something, pal.
Yeah.
You don't know anything about war. You don't know anything.
And you do.
You're the one who's bringing up the war. You don't know anything about the war.
No, you said on radio I'm a Bush supporter. I think everybody should support.
Who said they're a Bush supporter?
I said Mark. I said Mark supports the president.
I support the president too.
That's a good thing.
But I didn't vote for him.
That's your prerogative. You're an American.
But what am I going to do? Of course I support the president. That's a silly statement. Everyone should support. What does that mean? Blindly go along with everything the president says? If that's what you're implying,
say this.
No.
You don't know anything about war. I don't know anything about war, but he does.
Why?
And
How does he know
anything more than you do?
What do you mean he does?
You think he knows that they call for jihad, a religious war? Do you want it at our shores?
All right, listen to me. Save this for your radio show at 8:30 or thereabouts. I'm going to bring you in. You're going to have...
I have
you see your set? Look.
Yes.
That's your set.
Yes.
Do your radio show.
Okay.
You say you could take over this show when I leave? Fine. I'm all for that.
Okay.
And it is safe to bring your daughter in. We wouldn't say anything.
We're not going to say anything bad about your daughter. We don't do that.
Yeah, no one mentioned a shotgun, Mark. What are we talking about?
Well, whatever.
Okay.
That's your prerogative. You want to bring your daughter in, fine.
When you bring your daughter in, Mark, you can bring her in and you do it on a radio
I don't
show.
care. It's his radio show.
Yeah, true.
Okay.
If he wants to bring his daughter in, you don't want it, it's your audition. 5 minutes.
Right.
Get on there.
Okay.
Do your thing.
Okay.
Right now you're mixing it up. You're being very outrageous.
Okay.
You're being controversial.
No, I'm not controversial. Not on this matter.
You can talk about that on your show.
Okay.
Not on my show. Your show.
Right. Gotcha.
All right. If you want these jingles, you can use these jingles. It's up to you.
Oh, the jingles are just...
He's the homo on the radio, the Mark Harris Radio Show.
Do you want to use those?
No, I really don't particularly care.
Do you have jingles?
Viacom is making a logo channel that you know of, which is wise. There is a gay community in this country, by and large, and they deserve equality.
Well, who says no?
Okay. So then if it's a homo...
You're not going to be on the logo channel.
Well, you don't know that.
Oh, I do know.
Ask Mr. Freston and find out.
Why did you tell Larry King's replacement there? Why did you say on the Larry King show that you're having a meeting with Viacom about logo? You're meeting with Vinny.
No, that's not true. No, my agent has spoken to the powers to be there, and they're listening to this crap right now.
You have an agent?
Yeah.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
Who's your agent?
Mark Lichtman, Shapiro Lichtman in Beverly Hills. Mark Lichtman. Okay?
Yeah, and what agency is he with?
Interior Decorating.
Shapiro Lichtman.
They've been around a pretty long time.
Lickman.
Who else do they represent?
I don't know all their...
Of course, Lickman.
Where are you, Robin? Why are you hiding behind a drape?
Shapiro Blowman.
Well, what happened to Robin? Did she blow up 100 pounds? Why isn't she showing her face?
She looks better than ever. And it's a curtain,
Marianne from Brooklyn, you're on the air.
Yeah, hi, Howard. How are you? Hi, Mark. I usually bash you. I never liked you, but I saw you on Larry King that night, and I don't think anybody would have taken care of Martha Ray really the way you did. They showed all the tapes of you, fixing her hair and bringing her to parties and stuff, and I think...
Well, there was money involved. Some people feel Mark did it for the money.
I did too, Howard. At the beginning, I thought it was for the money, but actually now, I don't... She had 7 husbands and an unusual lifestyle, and I think he fit right in.
I still think it was for the money.
Well, thank you.
I still think it was for the money.
Both of you. You're entitled to have an opinion, just like you voted for Mr. Hines Kerry.
Mark is a gay man. Excuse me, Marianne.
You wouldn't understand what bisexuality is.
Mark is a bisexual man who I feel is more homo than hetero, and I believe that there's no way he was in love with Martha Ray.
Well, let's ask the question.
Yes.
I mean, how would
I'm being honest. I don't believe you were in love with her. I believe that you...
I absolutely adored her.
As a friend, I don't think you were sexually attracted to her. I don't.
I didn't see the old woman that you keep talking about. She was Martha Ray, every inch the star.
I wasn't talking...
No, not you. I'm sorry, not you. I'm talking about Howard.
You saw her as a star.
As Martha Ray, the one I grew up with when I watched television.
And you're in love with, like a lot of homosexual men, you're in love with an era gone by. And you like stardom, and you like the old Hollywood. So you got to be part of old Hollywood for a while with Martha Ray.
That's not why I married her.
And the bonus at the end was money.
But that's not why I married her.
Would you have married any old bag? No. She was a rich old woman.
She said to me, we have to get rid of the conservatives, but she meant conservators. And her daughter was suing her before.
No,
so I only came to her help.
This is my feeling.
I believe you.
You don't have to answer to me.
I am answering because
you don't
you're
have
questioning, but you're wrong.
That's my feeling.
Let me ask one other question. I want to know just how bi he is. Right. What would you say the split is?
I'm going to tell you the split.
20?
No, 99.1%.
Well, I'm going to say it's 100-0. How many women have you slept with in the last 5 years?
Only 2 last year. I'm supposed to answer.
No, in the last 5 years,
but this is a
you slept with 2 women last year.
Stupid argument.
Well, no.
Mark,
how many guys?
Mark,
crazy.
Swear on the life of your children.
1 man last year.
1 man and 2 women?
Yeah, 1 man for the past 4 years, and that's over.
Maybe we should go back.
Why is that over?
It just couldn't continue as far as I was concerned.
You're no longer in love with him?
I never was in love.
Oh.
Okay? Good companionship, going places,
How many times did you do Martha, your wife? Be honest.
I can't because we were married 3.5 years. I didn't keep a scorecard.
You did her once.
No. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
You did her more than once?
Yes.
You're saying you had sexual intercourse with a stroke victim?
It's not a question of sexual intercourse. How about intimacy?
Okay, intimacy.
I rose to the occasion. Is that what you're asking me?
No.
That's it.
I'm asking you sexual intercourse.
I didn't
How many
jot
times?
Them down. The times,
I'm going to tell you, once.
Well, you're going to tell me.
So you could legally consummate.
There.
Yes.
No, in California, you do not have to legally consummate.
All right, then 0 times.
Okay.
I didn't know that.
That's fine. 0.
What?
I asked my lawyer, Lickman. He told me. Only one time.
No, it was Gloria Allred that called me.
That's his agent.
I do not believe you ever made love to Martha Ray. I don't.
I don't believe you're totally straight in your mind.
Well, I'll tell you what. I am.
Pity.
Why? I don't want to be with a dude.
Well, I don't know that a dude would want to be with you. I'm not advocating.
A lot of dudes. I know you want to. I know you want to be with me.
No.
Oh, that's a lie.
You?
Yeah.
No.
You'd be down on your knees in 3 minutes.
You're crazy. No, you'd be down on your knees in 2.
No.
Do I hear 1? Are you crazy?
What is going on between the two of you? I don't understand this animosity. What's going on?
You want to see my face.
No, not your face.
In your lap.
I'm trying. No. Well, didn't I tell you you'd go down first? Where is Robin?
No, I will not.
I'm behind the curtain.
I know, but can somebody move the curtain?
No. That's
I'm the gay Ray Charles. Look at my glasses.
Okay.
All right, look.
Gay Charles.
You're taking up a lot of valuable time. You should be preparing for your show.
I'm going to go in the green room.
All right.
Thank you.
I hope. What are the topics on your show? Well, given Mark, he claims he could take over this show. I said, I think it'll be a hoot.
You really want to get up at this time of the morning? You don't really
want to he would in a minute.
I could get up at any time.
Not for Martha.
Show me the back.
Yes, even so.
Can't believe he's going around saying he was in love with her.
But I always loved her.
Well, anyway.
I remember her with love.
You weren't in love.
It depends. Were you in love? What do you call love?
$1.5 million.
Oh,
what you got?
No, not true.
$3 million?
My home is worth $3 million.
So I built it. So you got $6 million.
Well, land value went up. No, I didn't get $6 million.
What'd you build it with? Where'd the money come from?
She left me the lot. The house fell in the earth.
But you had to pay money to build the house.
Of course.
Where'd you get that from?
From the settlement.
From the settlement.
Oh, okay.
Ask Lickman. Taxes.
He got a ton of dough. You
guys want to pay my mortgage.
What was your favorite sexual position with Martha Raye?
Irrelevant.
Facing the jewelry.
Irrelevant.
The one where she's in the bedroom and he's out by the pool.
Who are the two women you made
come here?
Can you produce on your radio show the two women you made love to?
No, they wouldn't come to talk to you.
Of course not. They're embarrassed.
Yes, to talk to you.
They're back in the clinic.
No, they're embarrassed to say they had made love to you.
Many people want to know why I did so many of your shows.
Go ahead, and what do you say?
I said you're a likable guy, absolutely.
Absolutely.
And
who else is going to give you a shot?
Fun.
As far as I can tell.
Mancow gave me a lot of shows. As a matter of fact,
where is he now for you?
He's in Chicago. No, he called the day I was leaving.
Yeah, why do you think he gave you a show?
Just a minute.
Why do you think he gave you a show? I'll tell you why.
Why?
Because I have you on. They're all imitators. And let me tell you something.
Yes.
You're delusional.
I'm delusional.
If you think any of these guys would have you on if I didn't.
Well, you may have started it, but I am considered good radio.
I
am good radio. I don't leave dead air.
I see.
Yes. And that's why you pass gas.
I see.
To fill the air.
I see. Everyone was looking for you. How pathetic.
No, not everybody was looking for me.
And let me tell you something. I'll give you your 5 minutes here.
Yeah.
You can do it.
Okay.
But I bet you'll be horrible.
As you wish.
All right.
Okay.
Now's your chance to, when you're with me, when you're on the air with me, I will not interrupt.
Okay, that's fine.
When you're on the air with me, it's magic.
Yes.
I
agree with you.
As soon as I take myself out of the equation, who knows what we're going to get here? It's going to be a train wreck.
Do you think I didn't have? Do you think I didn't have other magical moments with Mancow?
I don't know what you had with Mancow. God knows what the two of you do together.
No.
I mean, if that's your if that's your thing.
No.
That's great.
I wanted to say he sent you regards because he told me to tell you that.
Yeah. Well,
I'm telling you.
Let me ask a question.
Yes. Can I see your face?
Is Mark done with this show, basically? Is that what he's saying? I don't think...
No, I'll bring on Dr. Gilda. She's a fabulous therapist.
No, but after...
has a lot of books out.
After today, will you come back on the show?
If you wish.
Because you seem sort of hostile.
Oh, so do you.
No, I'm not.
We're not hostile.
Oh, well, I'm not hostile.
You seem hostile to me.
Here's what I get out of this. You don't really respect Howard. You think he's over.
No. Wait a minute. I do.
You just said he was
Howard.
over when you walked in.
I said the days of shock jock is over.
Well, I'm not a shock jock.
Right. Well, then how would you describe yourself?
I describe myself as a radio phenomenon, a guy who reinvented this industry.
Yes,
and the reason I might be shocking to someone like you...
You created it.
I created it, is right. And the reason it might be shocking...
You're the original. I give you... Absolutely.
And if it's shocking, it's only because of my honesty.
You couldn't shock Mark. There is no way he has ever been shocked by watching this show.
Yeah, trust me.
Not unless you used ice-cold water.
Right. Whatever you're up to is way more shocking than whatever I could say on the radio.
Really?
In my worst day.
I see.
What's more shocking than that scarf?
Why don't you come over here so I can put it around your throat?
Oh, stop it. Are you into that, really?
Yes, only with you, Artie.
Autoerotica
only with you.
You mean the strategically placed scarf?
Yeah, it looks wonderful.
I like to tie knots in it.
I'd like to tie a knot.
Very slow.
Yours isn't long enough to knot.
You're dressed perfectly for radio.
I think so.
Vinny, go ahead. You're on the air.
Hey, Mark, listen, man. Yes. Where's Rebecca right now? It's Vinny.
She's in the limo. They probably took her to breakfast.
Let her come up. Mark, listen, this is not what we discussed.
Vinny, relax, Vinny. No, she's not.
Mark.
Vinny, you parent your way and I'll parent mine.
Was she disappointed that she couldn't come up here?
She was looking at me. I said, Rebecca, there you will sit. You will not go up to that.
You know why?
She's better. Sensationalize
she's better on the radio than him.
I will not share the microphone.
She probably is.
She's better than you on the radio. I heard the tape.
I will not be upstaged. She's great.
Mark, she's the whole show.
I believe
Kelly Osbourne.
Who's going to scream?
I don't care. He's got his 5 minutes. If he wants to blow his audition, blow it.
Mark, this is not what we discussed.
Vinny, never mind what we discussed.
Mark, this is your pilot. The show's called Life with Father. There's no kid in the mix.
Hey, Vinny, I've lived thus far without you. Shut up.
Wow. Mark, what are you turning on me for?
Because you've said enough. You're not going to dictate what I'm going to do as a parent.
I brought you to this point. I got you the shot. I put myself out there for you.
Relax.
What?
Your daughter is not coming on. You want to bring your son? Bring him on.
Mark, your daughter was terrific.
Thank you very much. I think so, too.
So why don't you put her on the show?
Because I am her father, and I do know what's best, pardon.
We're not going to disrespect
Mark,
He's not coming into this arena
Are you virgin?
Are you virgin?
Yes, I'm proud to say.
He got freaked out when
my daughters and I talk okay?
Mark, when she's in there, Howard won't be talking.
Vinny,
the only person who has to fear
Vinny,
is you.
Give it up, Vinny, because you can talk till you're deaf, dumb, and blind. No.
Mark, why are you turning on me? I can't believe you're being this way.
Because you got too much airtime. Shut him off.
What?
Are you going to be taking phone calls during your show?
If you allow it.
I will, absolutely.
Okay. So let me bring the therapist with me. I have a great joke man, a real joke man.
He's got a writer.
Well,
a joke writer.
What's his name?
Denny Donahue.
He wrote for Cesar Romero.
Yes, you're funny.
All right.
Yeah.
Mark, why don't you go back and relax, calm your nerves down.
Yeah, he's frazzled.
Mark, call me.
Okay.
Well, we backed him into a gay corner, I think.
Yeah, and you bend over.
Oh, stop it.
Well, you're in the corner now.
Vinny,
You can eat more than ravioli.
This is shocking.
I'm stunned. I can't believe this. I take his phone calls every time he calls. I can't believe he's turning on
And
me
vice
like that.
versa. I
Mark-
think you should talk to my therapist.
Mark, there's no need to attack my weight. Let's just be...
Well, I can't
let's
see your
respect
weight.
everybody.
Why don't you stand up and show it off?
That's out of line.
No, what's out of line?
All right, here's the
A
shocking
bio
news.
on Lou Costello you could do.
Mark Harris will be doing his own show for 5 minutes, uninterrupted here.
It's an audition.
It's called Life with Father without his daughter.
Right. And the focus will be gay parenting.
Oh, no.
No, Mark, that's not what we talked about.
That is what we spoke about, but my daughter needn't be here right now.
Mark, you're
We will
sick.
take the callers.
Sounds like Mark's going to blow it again.
Mark, this is the shot.
Again. Well, if you just relax and get off the phone, the shock won't...
Why don't we have your mother on? She can do a show about how to raise a gay child.
My mother is deceased.
Oh, nuts. Dig her up and bring her in.
Very
Mark.
shocking, very surprising, very original.
Thank you.
Yes.
All right. We'll see how you do.
You prove the point.
We'll
Those
see
days are
how
over.
you do.
Yes.
But the day of being original is over.
Yes. And the days of being annoying are not. So
All
you
right,
may
Vinny.
have a life.
All right, well, listen, I'll be listening, but I'm stunned, Mark.
Okay.
I can't
Remain
believe
that
you're
way.
turning on me.
Yeah.
He's angry today.
Mark, what's the matter with you?
Don't take his
Nothing
calls
is
anymore.
wrong with me.
I'm on my period.
Vinny, tell Mark you're not taking his calls
That's it.
anymore.
You know, Mark, you might as well lose the number. 'cause
No problem, Vinny.
Every time I would drop what I was
Vinny.
doing to take your call.
Accept your drawers. Don't worry about it. It's okay.
Mark, is this an act? Is this part of your shock?
No,
gay
I think
jock?
your phone call is.
Shock gay jock?
No,
He's a shock gay jock.
Shock gay jock.
He's a gay shock jock.
No.
Mark, seriously, what's going on?
There's nothing going on except
Why
for
are you
annoying
angry
phone
with me
calls.
and everybody in the studio?
Because you don't hang up.
What?
Because you don't hang up.
What does that mean?
I told you I will not bring my daughter into this arena.
Mark, the whole point of you being there, you pitched me a show called Life with Father.
Yes, and you called me and said Howard thought it would be wonderful.
And you had a pilot tape that had you and your daughter. That was
you know
wonderful.
what, Vinny? It already played. We listened to it in the car.
Right.
I don't have to get off that. So my daughter is fine. I'm her father. I'm in control. She's not upset, but you are. Yes,
She wasn't offended. Mark's offended.
Mark's offended.
Mark's offended.
Mark, come on.
She is not 18 years old. I tell you, you say she was.
You're going to put her on a radio show anyway,
Yes,
your radio show.
Yes, and it will be a little...
So she was 18, you
There
bring
will
her
be
in?
a little decorum, yeah.
What?
Okay, so
You're not making any sense.
He doesn't want to do it. It's
I
his
don't want-
show. He can
that's
do
it.
whatever he wants.
So who
Okay.
will be on the show?
What do you
Dr.
care? Wait.
Gilda, Denny Donahue, and matter of fact, I also fixed my daughter up on a date, and he's here. But
The date is here.
The date is here.
His
Right,
father
well-
and I
Wait,
graduated
your
high
daughter's
school.
not on, but her boyfriend is?
Yeah, that's how it worked out.
Maybe Mark wants to be alone with the boyfriend.
Not at all. His father and I graduated high school.
But don't you feel your daughter deserves to be up here for this big show?
I don't care what he
I
does. It's
saved
his 5
her
minutes.
from the
If he,
likes
wants,
of hearing you.
if he wants to ruin his audition,
Yes.
let him.
Really? Yes.
Hey, Mark, can I talk to your daughter?
No, absolutely not.
Can I talk to you off the
Can
air?
Michael Jackson talk to your son? No, you can't talk to
Wait
my
a second.
daughter.
How is
Where
Vinny
is this
to
coming
Michael
from?
Jackson?
Because he doesn't take no for an answer. Right now, I would protect my daughter from all of you.
Including Vinny.
How do we get
you behind the drapes?
How do we get protected from you?
Mark, you got a mirror?
That's it.
All right.
Is this the way you handle
Why don't you
life
bring
with
in
your
my
daughter?
entourage?
Wait a minute. Mark, is this
Wait.
the way you handle life with your daughter?
She has a strict curfew. Is that what you're
Wait
talking about?
No. You try to protect her from everything in life instead of learning how to deal with things in life?
No, she deals with
the limo?
lots. She deals with a lot.
All right.
Yes,
listen,
she does.
Who
You're
cares?
absolutely right.
Who cares if he brings his daughter in? I want to hear the show.
He's acting as if we're dangerous.
Does she live with you?
Of course.
Full time?
Yes.
She does?
Oh, Mark is
my,
the father.
yes.
How'd that happen?
That's so irresponsible.
Really? Why? Tell me why is it?
Well, because you're loony.
Well, you know, the mother
loony enough not to bring her up here.
The mother always gets custody.
No, she's fine.
She should be with me and away from you.
Yes, indeed.
Mark,
Trust me.
this whole conversation has been loony. You're acting very strange.
Really?
What's going on, Mark? What's the matter with you?
It's all loony, and Robin's in hiding. No, I don't.
Did something happen?
Going on.
Did something happen last night between you and a homosexual lover?
No.
Are
you in pain?
No, I'm fine. I'm standing here. You can see that. Everything's cool.
You have blue balls?
No.
You stand erect?
I rise to every occasion, Vinny. Don't worry.
What is it, Andy?
My God, Howard, please, he's an opportunist, gay Republican who's concerned about the moral values of your show. Take a look at yourself, Mark. You're clearly taking advantage of this whole situation. Howard's giving you a break.
Yeah.
This whole situation, Howard's giving you a break.
Yeah.
Why, God only knows.
Yes.
You're taking advantage of the entire situation.
Who is this person? Where did it come from?
He's a listener.
He's a listener.
I'm a listener who's listening.
Where are you listening from? The closet?
To a clearly an opportunist trying to take advantage of this situation, and that's what you've done in the past.
Oh, I am taking advantage.
You took advantage of
I'm with the American Airlines Advantage Program, and I take full advantage.
Well, I'm a gay Republican. I don't want my daughter to hear the Howard Stern show.
Why do you have that whining, screamy Mimi on the phone?
High pitch Eric, you're on the air.
Oh,
hey, Howard.
His voice.
Hey, Mark.
Could you imagine?
Everybody is to have a radio show after Howard leaves.
Listen to this garbage. Go ahead.
Me. I will have a radio show before you.
No, good.
Yes,
you should
Alice.
have a show. I'm lost for words.
Yes, Alice.
Hello?
Yes, hi, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
And what can I do for you?
What you can do for me is tell me, why don't you have Mark on more often? He is just so entertaining. He's been around the block time after time. He's got it all going on. I wait for him to appear, and I hear him very infrequently. What's the story?
Well, you're going to hear the Mark Harris radio show coming up this half hour, where he will have 5 minutes to audition to be my replacement when I leave for satellite.
Well, can we give him like 12 minutes or 18 minutes, or what's with the 5 minutes?
Well, because a lot of people can't handle him.
But I can handle him. Just give him to me, baby.
All right, we're going to have it. We're going to have it.
And you know what? Fabulous. Mark, I think you're great.
There you go.
Wherever you go, we'll follow you. You hearing me?
Thank you.
And Howard,
I
could sort of answer that question. I wonder if Mark's been, not happy with us for a long time.
Yeah, he's been avoiding us.
Mark, you call me a lot less frequently than you used to come on the show.
Yes, but you know the truth.
What is the truth?
My ex-wife has cancer, and you know that.
I didn't know that.
No, Gary knows that. And so I just...
Did you know that?
You deal with situations when they're thrown upon you.
Oh, so you're
She was
busy.
only 50 years old, and she was diagnosed with this. And the way I handled it right away, first of all, with her, I changed my number, went in basically to seclusion through all the therapy that she needs. And then when we thought she could maybe make a remission, she was hit with cervical cancer, besides the leukemia.
Now you're making everyone feel bad.
No, you asked me a question, and so I felt
all right, let's go to
the earth.
Let's go to Captain Jenks. Captain, yes.
Hey, good morning. Hey, Mark, how you doing? Big
all
fan.
right, how are you?
Good. I'm just curious, are you, even a little bit embarrassed about being a big faggot meat whistle that you are?
No, are you embarrassed about being a little faggot? Or just a phone caller? I don't know. What are you embarrassed about?
Listen, Mark. Sounds like the show is going to be great today.
We're going to try.
All right. Why don't you go back, relax?
Okay.
I'll get us into the commercials.
Thank you.
Come back. You do your show.
Okay.
Give it a shot.
Okay.
I don't care what you do.
However you want to do it.
Okay.
You want to do a show?
Yeah.
Do your show. You say you can handle
I have
this?
good people here, yeah.
If you got good people, do it.
Okay.
I'll give you 5 minutes. Let's hear a little bit of it.
Absolutely. Thank you.
All right. Thank you.
Okay.
All right. Mark Harris. Thank you.
Wow.
Just be glad he's not your dad. The Mark Harris Radio Show.
Some of us can't be glad that
Man.
he's fired up today.
Yeah.
It's going to be a good show, I think.
Him and Denny Donahue and
therapist Gilda.
Dr. Gilda.
Dr. Gilda.
My only point is, I don't care what he does either, but I feel sorry for his daughter. She's been a part of the show the whole time. And
Dude, who cares?
She flew
the guy doesn't want his daughter here.
I guess not.
That's his thing.
All right.
It's his show. It's his show. He's got a plan.
Enough already. She's not going to be here.
Yeah. I mean, who cares?
Who's going to scream? The trademark scream.
I don't know.
I will scream for myself.
Are you virgin?
Are you virgin? Where are your panties?
Yes, Melrose.
Howard, I love Mark Harris.
Okay.
And I stayed at his house. He's a wonderful father. He's got several kids. Mark, I love you.
What a ringing endorsement.
Thank you. I enjoyed you when you bent over.
Well, whatever. I do have stage announcements from the Claus Fest Friday night.
Yes.
Hey, now.
Although I'm tempted just to go to break so I can hear the Mark Harris show.
I know. Aren't you anxious?
Yeah.
La, 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 la. Testing. 1, 2. I'm testing for proper modulation.
He does his breathing exercise.
And if this doesn't pan out, I heard Julie Newmar's on life support. I'll rush right out.
Rick, you're on the air.
Hey, how's it going, Howard?
Hey, now.
Hey, now.
I'm going to turn it over now to Mark Harris and his radio show. Here you go, Mark.
Hi, my fellow Americans and anyone else who's listening. I am Mark S. Harris and
Rebecca S. Harris.
Welcome to
Life with Father.
How's the Life? When you scream, Rebecca, life is just a... Well, as you can hear, me and my teenager Rebecca are going to talk about Life with Father. So please call in. At this very moment, Rebecca's not here, so we're going to do the Mark Harris Show with Dennis Donahue. Dennis, say hello to the listening audience.
How are you? I like this little apparatus you got here for me. Thank you.
Very good setup. And our guest today is Dr. Gilda. Say hello, Doctor.
Hi, everybody. How are you?
A relationship therapist. What book do you have out now?
Oh, for your daughter and for other teenagers, Teen Talk with Dr. Gilda, A Girl's Guide to Dating.
Okay. What's the secret to your success?
To my success?
Yeah.
Just be yourself, be honest, and communicate. Don't hide under the covers.
So you're a relationship doctor?
I'm
Dr.
a relationship doctor, yeah.
And how does your husband feel about all that?
I don't have a husband anymore.
Anymore? You were married, though?
Yeah.
That's one less relationship.
You were married, and what happened? Did he die?
No, I killed him.
Oh. Well,
all right. So you...
Well, he didn't die a natural death.
Oh, no.
What happened?
What happened?
Nothing. It fizzled out, just the way a lot of relationships fizzle out.
Mm-hmm.
So you're a relationship doctor, but your relationship has failed?
No, not at all. My relationship ended when it was appropriate to end.
Were you married?
Yeah.
But marriage is
forever.
You
just asked that. Didn't you hear that?
Marriage is forever.
In some people's language.
So you're not considering it a failed marriage?
I don't believe there were any failures.
You see, this is what's wrong with America. You got a bisexual guy raising kids. How many kids have you fathered now?
I have 4.
4 kids.
4 daughters.
The relationship doctor has a failed marriage. Dr. Phil and Oprah are teaching us about
Wait, let him talk.
No.
Give him enough rope to hang himself.
I don't believe there were any failures. There were only lessons in what to do next.
So it's next chapter.
And so we go on from one thing to next.
Oh, I agree with that.
But there's no next in marriage. You put a ring on and you say, to have it to hold till death do you part. It's not till it fizzles out.
Calm down.
Excuse me. There's no marriage.
Exactly.
There's no marriage band on your hand.
Of course not.
Better to end a marriage than fight for the rest of your life.
So you're in no situation to be able to look at somebody else's situation.
But I'm not telling people how to run their life. My job is to observe.
You were just telling me how to run my life.
I didn't tell you how to run. I'm saying my job is to observe and report.
This is not the nature of your show, right?
No, we're going to take calls.
Okay.
Okay, let's take our first caller. Please, Howard. Who do you have?
You have Rod Stiffington on the phone,
Mr.
Mark.
Stiffington.
Hi, Mark. How are you?
I'm fine. How's your name?
Good. This is Rod Stiffington. I met you at Gerbil Jam in '98. Remember that?
One of the phony phone calls.
No, I'm serious.
Course. Here we go.
We were doing atomic sit-ups in the parking lot, remember?
A real caller, or this is just a mock-up situation?
Oh, you sure are a brown-noser, Mark. Literally.
All right.
Thank you, Howard. That's one for Howard.
All right, Mark, you have Wendy the Retard on 6.
Like I need this. Are you on Zoloft or what? What is she going to give us, a dosage?
Oh, shut up,
oh, my goodness.
Bastard.
Oh, please hang up. Howard, give it up. Go ahead. Next. Do we have a human being out there? Give it up. We need humans. Get rid of this woman. Okay, she's not on Zoloft. I made a mistake. Okay, can you please go to the next caller?
Shuli, you're on the air with Mark Harris.
Hey, good morning, Mark.
Good morning. What's your name? I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
With this opportunity.
What's your name?
I have 2 questions for you. One, about you being so protective of your daughter, are you worried that might lead her to a reckless lifestyle down the road?
No, that is not it at all. You are a parent, and you keep your daughter in a safe environment, and she doesn't have to have bad feelings. And I thought this was
not... growing up in a bisexual house is a safe environment?
Yes.
Well,
what's
I got
wrong?
Another question. It's a follow-up.
Wait a minute, Dennis. That's a stupid remark. A parent is a parent is a parent. Responsibility, and you're not there yet. So don't be a little smart.
Well, wait a minute. I have a lot to say about this.
Go ahead. Let's listen to the doctor.
Dennis is sitting here and
talking himself out of a job. Go ahead.
Talking about everybody's life, whereas he doesn't have any of this life experience.
He's only 27.
You know what, Mark? I have even been on this show, on Howard Stern, commenting on your own lifestyle and naming you, as a matter of fact, trisexual, because you'll try anything, and very often you're out there in an effort to secure a better place for yourself.
You have Daniel on line 3.
Oh, wait a minute. Let's take Daniel.
Actually, marrying Martha Ray really secured a better place for himself.
It certainly did in a lot of ways.
In tabloid history, but Martha was a wonderful
in a lot
woman.
of ways.
Privately, it was a great house I built.
But if you were to understand Mark's history,
Can
you
we
would
take the caller?
He loves old Hollywood.
Yeah.
He loves old ladies.
And he's a tremendous
No,
caretaker.
you love your mother independently. Okay, let me hear the caller. Daniel?
Hi, I'm Daniel. I'm 14 years old. And I'm having some, gay feelings.
Yeah, it's a phony phone call.
You have Joe on line 6.
Joe, the schmo from Idaho. Hello.
Hi, I have a really serious relationship problem. It starts off with listening to this show because it's just so bad. So
why don't you just hang up and don't listen? It's the end of the story. It's very simple.
You have Mike on line 9.
Take the mic.
Yes, hello, Mark.
Yeah, Mike.
You're fabulous, Mark. I seen you at the Huntington Townhouse years ago, 5-6 years ago. I was wondering, whatever happened to the entertainer of the millennium?
The millennium. Well, things have changed since the millennium, as everyone knows. But I'll get my cabaret act together again.
You have Vinny on line 2.
Mark, I'm so disappointed in the show. What the hell
this is like a piece of crap just going around and around like you step in it?
Mark, you lost control of your own show. Why is this guy Dennis talking all the time?
I didn't lose control.
That's a very
You're
good
in your
question.
place.
Mark,
now, Dennis has to figure it out. Don't worry about it.
You're making me look bad. You sold?
Hang up on Vinny. This is ridiculous.
Mark,
please.
The reason you're there is because I went to Howard and said you were going to do a show about a gay guy raising his daughter. The show's called Life with Father. You got this guy next to you.
You know what? Why don't you ask me a question, Vinny?
I agree with you, Vinny.
This
is a horrible show.
Oh, well, then hang up and don't listen.
You could have done better.
Vinny, this is how you're eating up time.
All right, well, we've eaten up 5 minutes. We've heard the Mark.
You did? Okay.
Yes, you did.
Thank
you handled
you,
5 minutes. I kept quiet during it.
You did. You're great.
That's today on the Mark Harris Show.
Right. Let me see how the people liked it. Why not?
Bring in Brett, Rebecca's date?
You're kidding. This is your daughter's date.
Yeah, she met him this week.
You didn't even introduce him.
Well, I'd ask you to if you don't mind.
All right, bring him in.
Brett, come on in.
All right, Bill, how did you like Mark's show? Do you feel that this is an appropriate replacement for me?
No, I think he's fabulous, Howard. I don't think he'd be a replacement for you because your hypocritical crowd does not go for what me and Mark believe in. The patriotic gayness in America is the way to go, Mark.
Well, it's not a question of way to go. It's what I personally feel.
Right,
in
but
this country for everybody, and your remarks are not welcomed on that note.
Well, Mark, you seem to have created controversy here today. People are calling in droves. They don't believe what's going on.
They don't believe what they've heard.
They don't believe it.
Meet Howard Stern.
All right, now, Brett, you are Mark's future son-in-law? Is that what's going on?
You never know.
Not legal yet. I don't want to know. She's only 17.
All right, how old are you?
23.
And are you having sex with Mark's daughter?
Not yet, but I want to get to that Bel Air mansion quick.
Could you believe it?
He's 23 and she's 17.
His father and I graduated high school.
How does the protective father feel about that?
Chaperone?
Oh, Rebecca's a great girl. I mean...
Wait a second.
What are you doing?
You just had one date with her, Brett?
What do you
think? 23-year-old.
No, it's all a matter of coincidence.
I'll explain. Basically, Mark came in. I went out with Rebecca Saturday afternoon, Saturday night. Wanted to do something, and I found out she was 17. Kind of spoiled some plans. You know, no IDs. Really
blink twice if you got to second base.
He's trying to be funny. Don't worry. No. Forced comedy is not my issue.
All right, so you have had no sex with Mark's daughter?
No.
Have you kissed her?
No. Did you digitize her?
Dennis, don't stretch.
No, it was very nice.
Really?
We took her. We went to the
Mark, I'm shocked by the shock show you do.
What shock?
Digitized.
Are you in shock? Oh, good. Let me know when you feel it.
My question is the protective dad. Why are you fixing your daughter up with a 23-year-old?
Rebecca, Mark's daughter.
Well, I'll answer you, Robin, now that we're on your show. There's not a problem here. Rebecca's on the phone?
Yes.
Rebecca, good morning.
Oh, good.
Good morning.
Hi, Rebecca.
Hi, Rebecca.
Well, I guess your dad didn't want to let you up here because he's so protective, but he lets you go out with a 23-year-old.
Yeah.
Yeah, see?
I was very respectful.
I'm sure you were.
By the way, Mark, now that you've done it, do you see that your daughter could have been here?
Could have, yes. Maybe we'll make another date.
No.
I
don't think that's happening.
I want to tell everybody that I lobbied to have him bring his daughter up here, and he refused.
Well, let me tell you something. I feel Mark had a shot here that I've given no one else but Mark. He missed a big opportunity, in my opinion.
Yes.
I think the show would have been a lot stronger with your daughter, but that's up to you. You're the host of the show.
That's what we were all waiting to hear.
I understand, but I have to know that my daughter is happy, comfortable, and safe. And what we heard coming in on the limo, she was not.
Rebecca, is that true?
I didn't really want to go up there. The show was kind of wild at the beginning, so I just figured I'd do a call-in.
Okay, fine. Fair enough. So, hey, Mark did what he had to do. I think the show would have been stronger. I think on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give this show a 3. It was a little bit unfocused.
Thank you.
All right.
No, let me just interrupt. Rebecca happens to be, she's wonderful. I mean, she could definitely fill out a radio and help out.
I feel the show needs a lot of practice.
Well, maybe you'll produce it.
No, I got my own problems. Sit here and produce the Mark Harris Show. But, Mark, you had your shot?
Yes, and I appreciate it, Howard. You've always been good to me.
I have.
Absolutely.
And I love when you come in. And Mark's daughter, you would have been safe here. I never would have done anything disrespectful.
Yes, Mark is a poor judge of character.
Yeah.
I trusted that, and after when he got back into the green room, I said, Mark, I think it's a mistake, and you ought to have your daughter here. Look, I've done millions of hours of television, and I've seen you, and I've been here before, and I really trusted that.
I have daughters. I certainly would have understood.
And that's one of the things that I said. You have 3 daughters of your own, and I don't believe that anything would have...
Absolutely not. Okay. And Mark should have known that. Ken, you're on the air.
Yeah, what's up, Howard?
What's up?
I'm your board op over in San Diego, 1037 The Planet.
Yes.
Hey, man, that is like the worst 5 minutes of radio I've ever heard.
There you go.
You'll know by the ratings we never cut anything out of your show.
Right.
But I'm thinking about cutting out that last 5 minutes.
Please feel free to do so.
You might have to bleep that. Let's go to Mr. Tape. Mr. Tape, you're on the air.
Hey, Howard, big-time fan.
Hey, now.
Hey, I got a question for Mark.
Yes.
Yeah, Mark, do your farts...
Tell your father to bend over and enjoy yourself.
Well, he did before, and I
figured that's where it's coming from. Jerry Springer is not my name.
I love your comebacks. Why don't you tell your father to bend over and enjoy yourself?
Because he was very descriptive.
See, that's good banter. I like that with the callers.
Yeah, that I like. The stuff with the callers is pretty good.
Yeah,
really?
Good stuff.
Yeah,
good stuff.
And it stinks to me.
All right, let's go to Frosty. Frosty, you're on the air.
Frosty. Yeah, Howard, this homo makes me want to drive into a pool.
All right, Mark, your
chilling
show.
Call.
That's a great quote. Wants to drive into a wall.
He was chilling.
Let's go to Anthony. Anthony, you're on the air.
Yo, Howard, this is horrible radio, man.
Yeah, you sound it.
But you know what?
Yeah.
You know what? I think I'm 23. I'll date his 17-year-old daughter. You know.
Not as long as I'm breathing.
Will you at least digitize her?
I would love to digitize.
Okay, I think you could hang up on this one.
Let's go to Brian.
Hey, Howard, what's up?
Hey.
Yo, this guy's been down to Browntown more than once in the last year.
Absolutely.
He's been down the old dirt trail.
Yeah.
Come on, Mark. Fess up. Come on, Mark.
Mark,
hey, Howard.
You've been down the old... You've been
Come
down
on, Mark.
That's not a focus.
Hey, Howard.
Stupid. It's
yes.
really dumb.
He's got some zippers on the back of his pants for some...
You know, really, I mean, you think that's fun.
Your pajamas have the little flap like Dennis the Menace?
Yes, Frank. If you're going to be on the radio, you're going to have to put up with a lot of this.
With the crap,
Hey, listen, man. This guy is a schmuck. You got to get him off the radio. He's driving me. He is way too high.
I'm your new religion. Get down on your knees and pray.
Rusty Pecker, you're on the air.
Yes, I got a question for Mr. Harris. I'm the publisher for Modern Penis Magazine. I'd like to do a layout with you, Mr. Harris.
Ask your mother and give her a dildo.
Tom Preston, you're on the air, CEO of Viacom.
Good morning. I just want to say the show was fabulous with Dr. Gilda.
Yes.
And we want to interview her and perhaps put a show together for her.
Right.
But absolutely not
she believes that.
Absolutely not that salad-tossing faggot.
She believes that. Yeah.
Dr. Gilda, bring your husband.
Yes, Baba Boo.
Can I be a phone caller?
Yes.
Hey, Mark, I want to ask you a question. How come you didn't want to bring your daughter up here because you were afraid that Howard would insult her, and then your writer does all this nasty stuff about her?
He doesn't know what he's doing, no.
You brought him.
Yeah, I have no idea what I'm doing.
He's the one who's bringing up all this nasty stuff about your daughter that we wouldn't have brought up.
He didn't bring up nasty
Yes,
stuff.
he did.
No,
he's asking this guy all the things he did to her.
No, I think his point of view was actually that I'm a bisexual man and I'm parenting.
No, he's asking your daughter's boyfriend things he does to her. And you...
Well, obviously, he came clean and nothing.
Gary, quite frankly, I'm a little disappointed in the answers.
Yeah, I'm disappointed in your lack of humor.
When she's 18, we'll come back and talk.
Well, why is it funny when he does it, but it's not funny when Howard does it?
You're being the critic?
Well, you're just saying he's funny.
Well, when he does his act at Caroline's or otherwise.
No, but is he funny here today talking about your daughter?
No.
Yes, Christy, you're on the air.
Hello?
Yes.
Hi. I have a good replacement for you. Me.
Well, maybe we'll give you 5 minutes.
Are you 17?
Actually, I have a website, and I have 300 people who come to my website a day just to read about what I have to say. So give me a big medium, such as a radio,
what do you look like?
And you could have 600 people. Go ahead, John.
Hey, Mark, this is your show today, hey?
Well, go to my website, www.akamarkharris.com.
Hey, Mark, I was wondering, could I get a prize because I called your show?
No.
Come on, you big faggot.
No, I wouldn't give you a prize.
You big faggot named Jim from Dreamcast,
so stupid.
scumbag.
So stupid.
Hey, I was wondering, did you
really?
You know that one, right?
Lack of intelligence breeds this. Must be incest in his family.
I'm a big faggot named Jim. Hey, I'm a big faggot named Jim.
Oh, listen to Artie.
Hey, Jim, you're a big faggot named Jim?
While he's talking.
What did Artie do wrong?
I'm not saying anything.
You gotta be funny, Artie, like this. Are you a big faggot named Jim?
That's the caller, Mark.
Oh, pity.
All right, Mark. Well, congratulations on your first show on WHMO.
Thank you.
And Dr. Gilda, thank you. And, of course, Dennis, thank you. And, of course, your daughter's boyfriend, thank you. Brett, right?
That's right.
All right. And thank you to Rebecca. We'll be back right after these words. And if you want the Mark Harris Show, write to Sumner Redstone at Viacom.
You can plug my website.
Hold your breath until you get a response.
Dr. Gilda, you got anything going on that you should be plugging?
I have a couple of things, but I'm not saying anything yet.
What about your book?
I have
your book.
My teen book is Teen Talk with Dr. Gilda, A Girl's Guide to Dating. My other book is doing phenomenally well, Don't Bet on the Prince, and I'm working on a television show right now.
All right, there you go. All right.
Nice things are happening.
Oh.
And
Dennis?
Yeah, go ahead, Dennis.
New Year's Eve, I'll be at the Seven Angels Theater in Waterbury, Connecticut. 2 shows, 6:30 and 9:30.
All right, and Mark, where will you be New Year's Eve? In a bathtub full of milk?
Buttermilk with vodka.
All right.
www.akamarkharris.com.
If there's any underage girls who want to date Brett out there, give us a call. We'll see if we can hook them up. All right. Thank you, Mark. Thank you, Brett. Thank you, everybody. And we'll be back right after these words.
Mark Harris Radio Show.
Deaf comedian.
Well, hey, coming up next, I got to take a break. There's a story in the Post that Jackie Martling gave an interview. And I got to tell you, I got so much to say about this article.
Really? What is it?
I just want to set the record straight on all of this.
Uh-oh.
You know, I mean, this is just pathetically sad. You know, Jackie walked off the show and left. I'm not pissed. I'm not angry. We've moved on. But Jackie, of course, in his mentality, is painting himself as a victim.
Well, he is a victim of himself.
Of himself. And really, the guy should, like, calm down already and stop.
But how do you live with yourself if you realize you made the biggest blunder of your life?
Because he still hasn't learned anything from his mistakes. He's still blaming other people. Howard won't let me back on the show.
What I'm saying is, maybe you can't live with the guilt of what you've done, so you have to throw it off.
Well, yeah, but it shows me you know, as a matter of fact, I had this TV project I was thinking of perhaps hiring Jackie for or making him an offer about to write for. Mm-hmm. I'm not in it. It's something I'm producing. And I realize now, after I read this article, I don't want anything to do with this guy.
But that's
Howard, you know what it looked like to me, that article?
Yeah.
In the back of the paper, I don't know if you noticed, there was like a 5 questions with Jackie the Joke Man.
I didn't notice that.
Yeah, and they use it to plug things. So he's plugging a pay-per-view special. So I got a feeling the Post said to him, you give us this story, and we'll give you a plug.
But he's still using me to get himself in the paper. It's like, hey, you left the show. And stop this nonsense about how I won't let you back on the show. You left. We begged. In fact, Tom walked in. He read the article. He goes, we begged this guy to stay. We begged him. And he just couldn't do it. So I said, fine, go live your life. We're fine with it. That's what you want to do. And then I made commitments to new people. There are a lot of people who are now, you know, sort of coming together and being a part of our show. And it's, you know, it's a new dawn, new day. But when I read you this article, it's clearly insane.
Well, again, you've never made a mistake like that, and sometimes people can't live with their mistakes.
I know.
So they got to make up a new story because, you can't crawl out of your own skin.
But he can't keep making others responsible for his mistakes.
Well, sure you can, because some people live whole lives that way.
Well, whatever. I'll read you the article.
They're never very successful because, they have a self-destructive streak and they can't live with it.
I know. I feel awful for the guy if he made a mistake, but it's not my problem. And stop saying that I won't let you back on the show. How about, what am I going to do now? Fire the people that we've committed money to? And what they don't count? I'm going to be disloyal to them?
Well, that's the whole thing. Now he's ready to come back. Yeah. Obviously, you won't let him back.
Yeah, I won't let him back.
Oh, dear. That's like you quit a job, and then the job hires somebody else to take your place. Yeah. And you go, they won't let me back.
They won't let me back. I don't understand. Well, what do you mean they won't let you back? You left. Why'd you leave?
You had the job.
I think he sees the people that are sitting in his chair as people that just substitute until he comes back.
No, it's not the case. These are people who are being paid. These are people who I've made commitments to. And, I've certainly, I'm not going to be disloyal to them. And when a guy leaves and says to me he doesn't care, I take him at his word. I mean, who knew this was a game? I'm not involved in games. I'm working.
Hey, Howard, can I put you on the spot and ask you, do you think the shows are better without Jackie there, with different comics all the time?
I think they're different. I don't think that it's better or worse. I think it's different. It's a different show every day. Our ratings have certainly never gone up as high as they have. I must say, the last rating period has been incredible for us. If that's an indication, I'm not even going by that. If our ratings were an all-time low, we're all enjoying doing the show. We're having a lot of fun. And I got to tell you, the last couple of months of radio for me have been absolutely fabulous. Yeah, I think the show's fine.
Jackie's putting a rope around his neck right now.
No, he did that already.
Well, and I feel bad for the guy. I love the guy at a personal level. He's always like a lot of fun, and we love hanging out with him and everything. But the guy left the show. I mean, I'm not going to sit here and be painted into I'm not letting him back. It has nothing to do with that. He quit. Who do you know quits a job and then says, well, okay, I'm ready to come back?
Every other time he quit, he got to walk right back.
Yeah, and I said to him, listen, this time I can't go through this.
Rich is sitting, he doesn't know. There was one time Jackie left, and we thought he was gone, and we were thinking, well, what do we do now? And then one day he just showed up again.
Yeah.
Did Jackie ever try to get me on the show?
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did. Yeah, many times. Yeah.
That's why I'm being quiet now, because he's like a friend of mine.
No, he's a friend.
He's a friend.
It's not that he's not a friend. It's not that he's not a friend. It's just I don't understand the constant articles about how he's not being let back on the show. It's not about that.
Pressure you to put him back.
What?
Maybe he feels that will pressure you to bring him back.
Yeah, but that makes me feel like this is ridiculous. I don't want anything to do with this. Anyway, I'll take a break. I'll read the article.
I have to hear this article.
All right, see you guys.
Do you want to say something, John, before I go to break?
I was just going to say, this is almost like, this is a cry for help, I think.
You go to a shrink. I think
he's trying to talk to you through the post.
I know. And it's just not working. It's just a turnoff.
Didn't Jay Leno's manager or something put an article in the Post that he was taking over the Tonight Show before he actually was supposed to take over the Tonight Show?
Yeah.
And it became like a pressure thing?
Right.
Because now they had to do it because it was already out there.
Yeah, maybe
that's what's happening.
He read the late
shift. That's what's going on.
He read the late shift.
All right, I'll read the article when we get back. That's true. Richard Jenny joining us this Wednesday and Thursday at Rascals Comedy Club. Go see him. He is funny. RichardJenny.com. For sure. All right, I'll read you this article. Forgive me. This is like the top thing on page 6. Forgive me, Joke Man pleads. Jackie the Joke Man Martling is begging Howard Stern to take him back. Again, he had the job.
Well, he is right. Take him back, because he left.
I would love to be back on the show. It doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure that out. But why didn't he know that?
But, you don't leave. That way you stay on the show.
I was just saying to Robin during the commercials, I can't tell you how many times throughout Jackie's 15 years here, he would go through this thing where he leaves, and I would turn around and bail him out. I would say to Robin, I'm going to dip into my own goddamn pocket because this guy is committing suicide in his life. He doesn't even know I'm saving him. He doesn't even know how good he has it. And she'd say, well, why are you doing that? I said, come on, he's good for the show. We're going to do it, this, that, and the other thing. And finally, this time I said, I'm sick of being mistreated this way. I mean, how many times do I have to sit and get put through the ringer? He leaves. It disrupts our show. I'm going to go out and hire some new people.
Going, and then he comes back when he feels like it.
And why do I have to... not only am I bailing him out, he doesn't even appreciate it. He's angry with me. I've done him the injustice. He's not being paid his fair amount.
He comes back begrudgingly.
Yeah, I mean, he comes back with a chip on his shoulder. I said, I can't take it anymore. I don't hate the guy. I like the guy. I want to work with him. But what am I going to do with him? How many times can I tell him I'm saving you and have a guy be pissed off at me?
Am I in the Jackie chair now?
Yes, you are.
Because that's what somebody said to me the other night. So you're going to be in the Jackie chair?
Yeah, I know. People now come up to me and go, when are you going to let him back? And I go, wait a second. The logic here is all backward.
Like
we wanted him.
Pushed him out the door.
I begged this guy every day to stay. As we were in a private jet to Vegas, partying, I said, you're going to leave all this? I said, well, he goes, well, I got to do it. I'm going to go punch up scripts. I said, finally, go punch up scripts. What do you want from me? In fact, he didn't even say anything. He just left. He quit.
You know what the funny thing about the show is people always say, what do you guys do? We really do talk about, we discuss our lives on the air. And I remember last year when you were trying to decide whether to sign your contract, you laid the groundwork early in the year and you said, I know Jackie's not coming back. Yeah. I know he's going to leave. Because you knew it was coming. It was almost like your way of warning him.
For a year, he warned him.
You say
nobody's going to go through that again, Jackie.
But he didn't believe me because I always bailed him out.
That's right.
In the past, I always bailed him out. And what used to tick me off, I would bail the guy out, then he'd come back and he'd be pissed off at me.
Never thanked you.
Never. Like, hey, man,
It was like, that was what you were supposed to do.
Yeah. And by the way, the guy was making a fortune. He makes 80 times more than what any Tonight Show head writer makes. 80. Times 80. Okay? It was just a phenomenal gross. If I told Richard Jenny the amount, now he'd jump out a window.
He's faked.
Right.
We don't want to hurt you, so we're going to keep it quiet.
Martling, who angrily walked out in February in a bid for more money, had rankled the king of all media by repeatedly threatening to quit unless his high six-figure salary was increased.
He rankled you?
He didn't rankle me. I said to him, Jack, I'd love for you to... Again, it's just this. I got it.
Did you ever say this to him off the air, or was
Yes, I said to him whenever he would discuss it. He said he didn't want to discuss it with me.
Oh, really?
But I'd say to him, listen, love to have you stay. Think you're the greatest. If you leave though, I'm going to make other plans this time.
So you said that to him off the air?
Yes. I said it to him. And but in his mind, it was like, you can't make it.
But it doesn't matter. You just don't keep throwing away a thing that's really good for you and expect it to come back.
This wasn't about money. This was about him teaching me some sort of bizarre lesson. That he has a chip on his shoulder, that he's the show, and that he should be the guy.
Well, you don't think he's trying to teach Tom a lesson more?
No. Tom's thrilled if Jackie.
Tom will never learn a lesson.
Yeah, there's no. Tom doesn't. What does Tom care?
It's not possible to teach him a lesson.
Tom's thrilled, Jackie.
See, that's the mistake, though. I think Jackie thought that, it's like
Jackie was no.
Because at the end of the day, he thinks that Howard could be the guy to swoop in. Right. Because Howard has done that before.
Right. Anyway.
And also, I've heard that they're saying that he rankled you. I've heard that he rankled people in the company more than you.
Yeah, but everyone said to him, even Tom.
He had rankled them years ago. Howard kept saving him from them.
Yeah. Well, even Mel used to come to me and say, I really don't want the guy here. I'm tired of his bull.
That was years ago. That wasn't just this last year.
And my mother used to call me and say, how long are you going to put up with this guy? She used to say to me.
I used to scream at you.
Yeah, Robin was irate about Jack. But I said, listen, he doesn't know what he's doing. I'm going to save him from himself. I said this. Because he doesn't realize how wonderful he has it here. But then he'd come back and piss on me. And I'd say, my God, he doesn't really appreciate it.
Even after you go dipping into your own pocket.
And no offense.
Going to other people who want him gone and saying, no, bring him back.
And no offense, I can do this show without him. I mean, it's not that difficult.
He doesn't realize you were doing a show.
I know. He had no idea.
He came and joined a show.
He joined the show.
There was a show.
I was already a huge star before Jackie joined the show, and I'll be a huge star after it. Well, hi, Tom.
Tom was not thrilled, and Tom wasn't excited having.
No, but you know what I'm saying. In other words, the only person that really gets affected is me. And in fact, you came to me and said, I begged the guy to stay. Right. And I know you did. You like the guy. We all like him. All right. So Martling, who angrily walked out in February in a bid for more money, had rankled the king of all media. And by the way, I wasn't rankled at all. I said
I take umbrage at your being rankled. You put up with more crap from him.
Yeah, because now it's turning into Jackie. I'm keeping Jackie from his job.
You got pissed and kicked him out.
Right. It wasn't like that at all. He didn't rankle me. He got up one day and said, I'm leaving. And I said, why are you doing this? You're walking away from your job. He goes, I'm leaving.
Let's put it this way. It was when did you get that email?
Oh, well, I'll get to that in a minute. But that's months later.
No. I'm talking about the email to tell you he was quitting.
Oh, he got it because he read in the paper that I was mad that the guy didn't even tell me he was leaving.
No. He called you for that. You got an email to say, I won't be in. On what day?
Over the weekend.
Over the weekend. He left on
over the weekend.
Right. You know, he's not going to be there on Monday. He doesn't tell you 2 weeks earlier.
No. He didn't give me any notice.
He tells you the day before he's not showing up.
Yeah. So I said, well, first of all, the guy, after 15 years, just leaves, walks out the door. I said, but you know what? I swear to you, and I'm not lying, I was never rankled, as it says here in the paper. I said, wait a second. He has obviously a different career path to go. I'm fine with it. It's not that big a deal if he leaves.
You were more at the point now, at this point, hey, let me know what you're doing so I can make plans.
Yeah, and I said, there's a couple of guys I want to work with. If you're really going, I said, I'll wait a couple of weeks if that's what you need. He goes, no, I'm gone.
He was very strange because he sat there for, some time resenting Benji because he thought Benji was vying for his job.
Yeah, it was just really weird. And I just said, listen, I really would love to have you back. I said this to him on the phone. I think you're walking away from the best career you could have ever possibly had. This is when he called me. And I said, but no hard feelings. I said, if you want to leave it, that's what I want to do. I'm out of here.
Oh, goodbye.
That's what he said to me. And I said, are you sure? I begged the guy.
Wait. This is before he left? Or?
This is when he called me because he read in the paper that he never called me.
Okay.
So he says, listen, I'm not even calling you asking for my job back. He goes, I don't want it back. He said to me.
I didn't even know.
Oh, yeah. He says, I'm calling just because on a friendly level, they said in the paper that you didn't get a phone call from me. I said, well, it did disturb me that you just didn't show up. I said, but the fact of the matter is, I'm saying to you now, I'm going ahead and making new plans. If you want your job back, if you want to go ahead and pull the plug, go ahead. But I think you're making a big mistake, and here's why. And I said it to him. I said, I'm saying this to you. I did. I said it to him as a friend. I said, Jack, you're ruining your life. This show is going to go on. It's going to prosper. It's going to be big. I guarantee it. And I think that you should be a part of it. I said, it's a lot of fun. It gives you a life. You got a life outside of your home.
It's not a lot of hours.
I said, I think it's a good deal. I said, but I can't convince you of that. If you don't think you have a good deal here working with me, then go ahead and leave and have a great life. And he said, that's what I want to do. I said, okay, I'm going to make other plans.
You know what's weird, Howard? I had lunch with Jackie 2 days before he left the show, before he walked off. And I said, listen, because he was telling me that he was thinking about doing it. I go,
he told you.
I said, Jackie, if you're going to leave the show, call Howard before you do that and talk to him about it. But, because...
Well, no, he was going... He had a walk... He likes to walk off anyway, so he has a nice break for the summer.
Right.
When he emailed me, I was like, what the hell? Like, why would he email? I mean, he should have called.
Because it's a big game to teach me a lesson.
Yeah, I think the walking off thing is more like, I'm going to show him I'm serious.
And when I walk off, Howard's not even going to know what to talk about. And it's like, you know what? I've always had things to talk about.
That's what always used to piss me off. He walked off like he's going to cripple us.
Yeah.
Right. See, I think Jackie believed that walking off would once again raise the ante for him and give him the ability to come back at a higher price.
Also, when the ratings went up, it really screwed his head up.
Right, but that Wednesday that John had lunch with him was the day that I met with him and said, Jackie, this is it. It's gone as far as it's going to go. I'm offering you long-term security, et cetera, a lot of money.
Believe me, I wish you could announce the money. I know you would never do that, but I wish you could so people could fall off their chairs.
Could you tell us?
No, you of all...
I said, I don't want to know. I think
you don't want to know.
I think it could hurt me.
All right, so anyway, let me finish the article because we'll never get through it. You should hear this. Okay. Martling, who angrily walked out in February in a bid for more money, had rankled the king of all media by repeatedly threatening to quit unless his high six-figure salary was increased. Since then, the joke man has been relaxing in his collection of houses on the beach in Bayville. That's where Dominic started laughing. He goes, first of all, Dominic goes, he's got 5 houses, not one of them's on the beach.
No,
again, here's a guy. Oh, yeah, right. One's on the beach.
Hey, Howard, now high six-figure salary would imply it's over $500,000.
I don't want to say what it was, but trust me.
John's fishing.
You're low. All right? Okay.
You know how obsessed John is? John came to me this morning and told me that he had a dream that I was making $540,000 a year because it had something to do with something he read about Jackie.
Yeah,
he's dreaming about it now.
Anyway. Quote, I wish I could go back to Howard, Martling's side, but I don't think so because I haven't heard from them. No, he has called me now multiple times. I've returned the calls. I've spoken with him and said, I've committed to other people. What do I do? I've moved on. This is what you wanted. This is what you said to me. It's not a question of me not taking you back. I'm not going to burn these other people.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Would Jackie ever be able to, like sit in the Jackie chair for 2 days?
You want to know something? After this article, I think we're best
I'm not giving that guy my chair.
Right. I think we're all best going our separate ways.
Maybe we'll sell him the Jackie chair.
There's no way he's
How much will you pay us to
Says Martling was reluctant to discuss the split. I don't want to go into the whole thing. And then he goes into the whole thing. I asked for more money, and they didn't want to give it to me.
Oh.
That's not true.
They didn't give him any more money.
No, he asked for more than we were willing to give him.
I mean,
but if there was a raise involved.
Oh, absolutely.
So, wait, he's got it right. So they offered me a nice raise, and I asked for more, and when I didn't get it, I walked off.
Yes, that's what you did. You walked away.
So he recognizes that.
He
recognizes that. You know what's really pissing him off now? He's thinking, if I was never going to get back on the show anyway, I could have punched Stuttering John.
But Martling soon regretted his decision. A couple of months later, I contacted Howard, and I said I'd like to take the original offer, but he wouldn't take me back, Martling moaned. Wouldn't take him back. He won't take me back.
You know, an offer doesn't stay on the table forever for anyone.
Yeah, I mean, what do you mean take you back? You left the show.
You know what it is, Howard? I think Jackie feels... I don't know this. I mean, this is how I look at it. I think that he thinks that you're in control of the...
He is in control.
I'm in control whether he can come back.
No. Of the salary.
I wasn't. I said that to him a million times. In fact, when all these...
Jackie felt he was in control of the salaries because Jackie got him to give him money.
That's what I'm saying. So... You know.
A couple of months later,
he's in control.
In fact, we should have parted ways 10 years ago.
That's right.
Yeah, but I kept trying desperately because I knew that the guy was screwing himself. I felt bad for him. I really did. I felt like, oh, my God, he has no idea what he's giving up. He's completely insane.
But he was an asset, though, at the same time.
Of course.
See, I look at this whole thing, and I think, like, Jackie was almost like an alcoholic. Like, he just didn't know what he was doing.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Martling, he absolutely doesn't know what he's doing. You know what? He doesn't have a Yiddish cup.
It's almost like
Martling still doesn't know what he's doing.
He still doesn't know what he's doing because this article is blaming Howard for his problem. Howard won't take me. There was nothing to contest. The job was his.
Money they offered me, and now they won't give it to me.
The job was his.
Yes.
I think he waited too long with that, too.
You can't lose something that's yours unless you throw it away.
Just so I don't know, you know this, but the day he didn't accept, he was told, if you don't accept the offer, it's off the table.
I know.
If you want to come back.
But, Howard could put it back on the table. Right. He knows that. Daddy could put it back on the table.
Martling, who worked with Stern for 15 years, said it's too painful for him to listen to the show anymore because he misses it so much. I have little contact with Howard. I mean, we are friends, but I miss laughing and carrying on like a third grader for 5 hours a day.
Right.
I'll put the show on and laugh.
Getting great money for it.
And having a party. I'm sorry if I come across as weird, but I'm in a weird spot. I have been lying very, very low, just living on the beach, swimming and riding my bike. What happened to all the scripts that were going to punch? He had a whole career plan.
No. He's swimming.
I'm not worried. I'm not worried about sharks. Let them eat me.
No, see,
That's funny.
Yeah, no, but I think the shark thing is like he almost wants to die.
Well, yeah, he's saying, who cares? Let him eat me. It's so gorgeous here. We have fires and barbecues on the beach. I've worked day and night for 20 years, and it's nice to take some time off.
Well,
there you go.
He's enjoying himself.
I went to one of those beach parties.
You went to that beach party?
Did he ever tell you that story about the turds? On the
we went through that whole thing 20 times. Although Martling doesn't have a steady job, he's gearing up for an uncensored pay-per-view, and he's booked some live appearances in casinos and colleges.
Well, good.
There you go.
He's working, God
That's better, isn't it? Getting up at 6 o'clock in the morning?
As for Stern still using him as a punching bag, Martling said, Howard ragged on me for 15 years when I was sitting there. I consider him my friend. I would be more upset if they didn't rag on me. So.
That's nice.
But as much as Martling may want his old job back, insiders say a hurt Stern has ruled the joke man will never work for him again.
Who are these insiders?
Confess. I'm not hurt.
I got to go with AJ on that one.
Yeah, I'm really not hurt. I don't know how to say.
I'm talking to the Post.
I'm hurt when I'm in love with somebody and they,
They don't realize
they reject you.
Yeah, exactly. Howard was hurt by Jackie leaving the Insider, told Page 6 in June. He thought they were like family. He thought Jackie was making plenty of money for what he was doing. I don't, you know what? I never knew what he was making.
Please.
You don't decide what people make.
Howard has said on and off the air that Jackie won't be back. And he won't be back because we've committed to other people and moved on. And that's, and that's the bottom line. And as far as this victim thing where Howard won't let him back, Howard offered him 20 million opportunities to be back. He wouldn't come back.
There's no reason to leave.
I think, but the whole thing is, I think if you're going to leave, then you got to,
you want to know something?
Ready to deal with it if you leave.
Right, thank you. You know what? Here's the deal. When you're about 20 years old, and something falls into your lap that's unbelievably great. Sometimes you
expected to blow it.
Sometimes you blow it because you don't know. You think the whole world's going to be like that. It's like almost like, you get a job like this at 20 and you go, oh, my God, if I got this at 20, imagine what I can get at 25 if I leave.
Or it's the guy who at 20 gets the TV show and decides he's going to leave it for movies.
Yeah, Suzanne Summers was 20 years old. Didn't realize how difficult it is to have a big career.
Right. David Caruso.
Right, David Caruso, or any of these guys. But Jackie already was 53 years old.
And he'd had some crummy
times. He had a bunch of crummy years, even through his late 30s. At some point, you have a great thing. And appreciate it and treat it like the diamond that it is.
And guess what that point is for Jackie?
After he loses it.
Now, yes.
After he walks. He didn't lose it.
Now he realizes it was a great thing.
He gave it up. He gave it up. He walked away from it.
The whole time he was doing it, he didn't realize it was a great thing.
Yeah. I'll give you an analogy. In 4 years, my contract's up. At that point, Tom hopefully will come to me and say, well, do you want to continue? Do you want to quit? Do you want to whatever? And if I say to him, listen, Tom, I'm leaving. I got to go. I've had enough of radio. Well, can we offer you more money? Nah, it's really I need to go swim on the beach and punch up scripts in Hollywood. All right? And then Tom would say to me, is that your final decision? And by the way, the difference between me and Jackie, I wouldn't be belligerent about it. I'd be like, hey, we had a great run, but I want to go.
Well, you're not finished with the analogy.
Yeah, but let me just say something. And then, about a year later, I wake up and I call Tom and I go, Tom, I want my old job back and give me my money.
But Tom has a contract with some other guy.
But Tom's already, Tom had to go on and run a radio station and make a living.
He still had a morning slot to fill.
Yeah, and he filled it. Imagine my gall calling up and going,
that bastard, he won't take me back.
He won't take me back. Do you understand what I'm saying? You can't put your brain in somebody's head. You can't
leave. Jackie never really had a job. He didn't know what to do with one. He didn't understand that, the job eventually goes away.
If you're
throwing it back at
the comedian, he doesn't know about jobs.
Right, exactly.
He never learned that concept of giving somebody else the job.
I had lunch with, one of the guys that...
You also got to be able to assess your own talents. You got to also say, hey, this is the perfect thing for me. No, they can't do that.
I had lunch with, one of the comedians, like that sits in Jackie's chair now.
Yeah.
He was telling me how this is so great, how this is like so much better than having to do comedy. Like, I mean, I didn't realize it, but people really, all these comedians envy this job. This is something that they would
Well, let me tell you something, though. When Craig Gass came to me, he says, I couldn't get a gig anywhere.
Couldn't get people on the phone.
He says, since I've done your show, I'm turning down gigs. I'm booking out everything. He goes, I'm not sure. He goes, now I got these agents. They want to sign me to do a thing on MTV, a cartoon, or this or that. I mean, listen, I'm not saying that it's the greatest job in the world, but when you got a gem, you don't walk off. And if you walk off even, I even spoke a couple of times after he walked off. I said, come on back. Come on, do your thing. I said, before I go make other plans. No, this is it. I don't want to be there. And I said, okay. I said, if that's what you're telling me, I got to go make other plans. You understand? Go ahead, do what you want.
Do what you want. Come on.
So it's a silly article to read every 3 months in the paper that Howard won't take me back. That's like me trying to get my job back after I leave.
Well, I always say sort of like, this is like, equivalent to a rock band. And when somebody, leaves the Rolling Stones keep going.
They have 8 guitar players.
Yeah, they just keep going. The guitar players, you don't know who they were.
Tony, you're on the air.
Good morning, Howard. It's like, this is just way out of hand. Jackie, really, God forbid your show stuttered half of a bit.
Yeah.
Jackie would have squeezed you.
It would have been impossible.
Manipulated you, and he would have squeezed the whole show.
Well, I said even if the ratings went in the toilet, I wouldn't care.
Howard, you guys got your game down. You're doing very well.
Thank you.
I would love to have Jackie back. I was a long fan for a long time.
Right.
But I think he really played pussy on this one, and he's looking to squeeze you guys.
Thank you.
Have a good day, guys.
Bye.
It is very sad, though. I mean,
it is. We do feel bad about it.
What is the first thing I said to you when you called me and told me this? I said, I am sad for Jackie. I didn't get angry. I was like, I'm sad for Jackie.
That's how I felt. I said, I'm really sad for the guy. He doesn't know what he's walking away from. And I even said it to him. I swear to you, I had this conversation. I said, I feel so bad for you. He goes, don't feel bad for me. I go, I feel bad. You don't know what you're walking away from. I said, but, listen, I got to move on. I said, if you want to come back now, but I got to move. And maybe I can talk to Tom, and I'm sure Tom at that point would have said, okay, what the hell. I didn't know what else to say. I said, I think you're making a big mistake, but I got to move on. I'm sorry. And he goes, don't be sorry. This is what I want to do.
I mean, I love Jackie, but I think he waited too long to change his mind.
Yeah.
Like if he would have waited, like you said.
You can only wait a week with me. Joe, you're on the air.
Yeah. Howard.
Yeah.
What's up there, babe?
Hey, bro.
All right, listen. This show has never been better because that douchebag left. Okay?
Yeah.
The show is 10 times better without that guy than it ever was. Joe Barger said so, so tell him that.
All right, thank you.
Yeah.
Yes, Ted. Ted, you're on the air.
Hey, Howard. How you doing? Good morning. Hey, not for nothing. You used to rag on him, though, because I heard Friday's show, and you was ragging on Olio all day. It's more like a Batman and Robin complex that you guys got.
Yeah, well, listen, we rag on everyone on the show.
What does that mean, a Batman and Robin complex?
Well, he's Batman, Howard Stern's Batman, and Jackie's Robin. You know how Robin always wanted to separate from Batman all the time, but he always got back with Batman. Also, his cable show really sucked, though, I gotta admit. Yeah, like, you can see his old age spots and everything. He's, like, really getting old.
Well, listen, I'm not here to bust on the guy. Don't know anything about that, but, look, I mean, I just had to respond to the article because it's really getting dull and boring to keep reading that, and it's just so ridiculous.
Howard, I got another question.
Yep.
All right. You say he's an alcoholic. Do you think that alcohol has something to play with it?
No, listen.
Stop drinking it.
You said John's the alcoholic.
John is now our alcoholic.
Yeah, we still have a show alcoholic.
Yeah.
We never lose that.
Replacement alcoholic.
Jackie did drink a lot, but he wasn't an alcoholic. I wouldn't call him an alcoholic.
When I said
I don't know. That was his image.
I think he's responding before I said it's almost like Jackie's an alcoholic. What I meant, it's almost like he had an illness where doesn't have the ability to recognize what he's doing.
Yeah, it doesn't mean he's literally one. Yeah. So anyway, that's my response to the article. And by the way, I just want to correct the image that I am somehow not letting someone back or I'm irritated with him. I'm not. I didn't understand it. I was shocked, but I'm not irritated at all with the guy. I like the guy. He's a great guy. He's a fun guy. In fact, you go find him on the beach and hang out with him. He's a great guy.
I mean, I think everybody feels the same way.
Yeah, John is quickly becoming the most fun guy.
So much
He's even more fun. He was fun. He was fun, Robin. He used to hump you like nobody's business.
Exactly.
Right. Just like Gary Busey did.
Exactly. Oh, my God. Well, that's why I wasn't ready for Gary Busey.
Robin,
I wasn't Jackie.
So, hold on. You're on a desert island, right? Yeah. Gary Busey or Jackie? Who do you take?
Gary Busey.
So, Howard, on a side note.
Sure.
In 4 years, are you going to come back? Or?
Oh, my God.
You know what? It's probably too soon to make that decision. But I'll tell you,
I think
getting out of bed, I think I'm probably done. I think this is my final.
I think that you can say anything you want 4 years from that day.
Right. When you're faced with the decision, and let me tell you something. Unlike Jackie, I am someone who dreamt about being in radio since I'm 5 years old. And radio has been a terrific run for me, and I love it. It's my favorite thing in the world to do. And it's great. But the landscape has changed. Things have changed about radio that I don't necessarily, feel all that excited about anymore. I don't like getting up early in the morning. I mean, who does? And maybe this will be it. I mean it for real. I mean, I'm really doing some soul searching.
You know why I think that you're not coming back? And I'm not talking about anything that happened in your life, but your personal life now is different, and I think that
you're... Is that a 10?
Well, no.
What number am I?
You're 11.
Right.
11. But you're, like, living life now, and you realize that getting up at the crack of... Like, the things that you want to do in your life, and you don't want to get up at the crack of dawn.
Your personal life's a 10 now.
Right.
I'm talking here, Miss Quirrell.
No, I have a different philosophy, though. He's single now. Keep the show, because look at the poons that you can be getting now.
No, because
all of a sudden you were married.
I disagree.
Everybody's
screaming.
Well, let me tell you.
You know what? This is
You're not going to know until it gets close. Last year you.
I will sit down with Tom because Tom really understands this thing.
Exactly.
What?
You don't have the torture of sitting down with Tom.
I would sit down with Tom because I've worked with Tom now for over 15 years. So I would have a conversation with Tom.
I got a question for you.
And I'd say, Tom, I never want to see you again.
I'll stay if you leave.
If you see me on the street, don't acknowledge it.
Howard, I got a question for you, and if it's too personal, just tell me so. Okay. In 5 years, not now, but 5 years from now, listen, you could always use more money, but will the financial aspect of it be an issue, or will it really be a pure issue?
Of course it will be.
No.
Of course it's an issue.
It is not.
Absolutely is.
It is not.
I'm sure it is. You have no idea.
Work, you silly person.
You're wrong.
You just want it all. You
want it all.
You're like Tom Cruise. You want the whole $300 million.
Be honest. You got enough money.
I don't. I really don't.
He does.
Get the hell
out.
Do you have to work?
Trust me.
I had a financial loss recently. Setback that was staggering.
Even that setback wasn't that bad.
Staggering.
No.
Come on. You know, Tom Cruise is struggling, too, giving away half of $300 million.
Yeah. A staggering setback.
I didn't have no $300 million, honey.
Howard, a staggering setback was the crash of 29.
Right. You don't even live like such a expensive lifestyle. You know, I mean, it's not like you're like throwing money away.
Yeah, you're not crazy.
How much does it take for you to live anyway?
Well, as a matter of fact, I don't spend a lot of money.
That's
You're right. But I'll tell you, I fixed my house up, unlike Dominic.
Do you rent or you own?
Oh, my God. What do you want? His
Rob, you're on the air.
Good Lord.
What is it, Rob?
Hey, Howard.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up? How you doing?
Hey.
Hey, you know what? I saw Tara Reid on TRL the other day. I think it was on Thursday.
Really?
Yeah. She was on with Carson Daly, and I just wanted to comment because I think KC said that she had no ass. She does not have an ass.
No, she doesn't.
Well, hold on a second.
I think
she's a toothpick.
All right.
Oh, my goodness.
You want my comment? You want my comment?
Yeah.
I'll give you my comment.
I would have loved to see her with Carson Daly again.
Yeah. First of all, did you see American Pie 2, Tom?
Yes, I did.
Is it funny?
Yeah, it really is.
Okay, I'm anxious to see it.
Is it fun?
Yeah, it's fun. It's fun and funny.
Tara Reid, I did spend time with one night in California, not romantically. She was around a group of people. Is one of the most annoying women. And she came in here, and I didn't find her attractive the night I was with her. I had also seen her in some interviews. I didn't think she was that attractive. When she came in here last week on Thursday, I thought that she looked good. Really good.
There was a raging debate about who the hottest girl was. Because there were 3 girls from American Pie here.
I don't know that her personality rubs me the right way, particularly her defense of Lizzie Grubman. But
her torso was oddly shaped.
But I got to tell you something. I thought her body was smoking.
Yes, you like sticks.
I like a skinny girl.
She's half the girl.
She's a queso, dude.
She's half the girl of American Pie 1.
Skinny.
I need a queso beta banger.
Really? You gotta be kidding me. She's hot.
You're a
You're nuts.
Oh my God. Her body is right, guy. It was really thin.
It was oddly skinny, and I'd bang her in a second.
Right.
Yeah, that's the truth.
Blonde, skinny with big boobs.
How did you? How bad is that? Did she look good in the movie?
Yeah, she looks fine.
Yeah.
Howard, you bought her a Mercedes, didn't you?
Yeah, right.
If you could put Tara Reid's head on that other chick that was here,
Allison Hannigan?
Allison, put Tara Reid's head on Allison.
I think
there was a lot of argument as to whether Allison was hotter than Tara.
Tara Reid's hotter than Allison.
Yeah, her face, but Allison has a better body.
But, Allison was cute.
No, she doesn't.
She does.
See, this is what I heard all afternoon after that show.
Well, I'm not going to debate this. I'm going to settle this once and for all. Tara Reid looks great.
We went to John's screening, and all the guys were saying, Allison was the hottest.
No, and as much as I like Allison better as a person, Allison Hannigan, but Tara Reid is hotter. And that's it. And no more debate on it.
But Allison's hot. She's not as hot as Tara, but she's cute.
I said no more debate. I told you the order.
I'm not debating it.
You know the final determination.
But who's going to be the final?
I think
My
there
show.
should be a vote.
I guess we're all in agreement that the third chick was the ugliest.
Oh, that's horrible. None of them were ugly.
No, I like that third chick.
That's cute.
Dominic Barber, you're on the air.
All right, now, I spoke to Jackie for an hour on Friday.
Oh,
How did that happen?
Now, by the way, please don't lie.
How did that happen?
He called me. I was in my car driving up to Connecticut.
He has your cell phone number.
Yes, he has his cell phone.
I don't.
I don't either.
That's the absolute truth. I would not lie.
Okay.
And I want to express a different opinion, even though it's just my opinion. I think...
You know what, Dominic?
Tara Reid was hot.
I hear his cell phone breaking
up. Can I
up.
say something?
Yes.
your opinion matters so little to me that I'm not even going to bother with it, number one. Number two, you're a completely warped human being. I've heard your point of view on this 20 times. Dominic calls me, you should let Jackie back on the show. He's a good guy. He's your friend. It's not a question of that. I've committed to other people. What part of that sentence don't you understand?
Listen, have you ever had a lawyer leave your firm?
No, of course, all the time. And
you don't have a slot.
Yeah, it's not that we don't feel bad for him. We love the guy. He's a great guy. We feel bad. We sat down with the guy. We begged him, don't leave. Stay. It's the best job you'll ever have. At what point do you say to someone, at what point do you want to sit with someone who doesn't appreciate what you're doing for them?
I understand.
So your point of view matters little. And the phone call to you matters little.
What I suggest is that we all have to sometimes forgive people.
But again, you're not understanding. It's not about forgiveness.
He made a major mistake of his life.
Yes. Dominic, as a producer of the show, I can tell you that I've taken funds that were earmarked for Jackie and committed them in other areas. How should I now handle that?
Where's his salary supposed to come from this?
Why don't you pay Jackie and he can come back?
Yeah, what if Dominic puts up the money?
Put up all the money that he makes. And when I tell you what he makes, you'll fall over.
And I'm not talking about guys who sit in the Jackie chair or today the Rich Jenny chair. I'm talking about for other things that we have contracts for.
Dominic says he knows the numbers, by the way.
Dominic does know the numbers.
He does.
I told him. And Dominic,
I won't say that.
Is it mind-blowing?
Mind-blowing.
Okay. There.
Oh, this is not fair.
No, he told me the numbers. I was like, oh, my God, he's crazy.
Yeah. I mean, was anybody not generous? No. What are we missing out on here? And we took that money, Dominic, we took that money, and when he called me, I said, are you sure this is what you want? I think you're walking away from the best opportunity of a lifetime. Forget about the money, the excitement, the glamour. I mean, movie premieres and going to Vegas and carrying on. I said, I don't know what it is you think you're doing, but I'm going to commit to some other people. And he said, I have no problem with that. And I said, okay. And I did it. It's not a question of forgiveness. You got to be honest. If I left this show tomorrow and I came back to Tom 6 months later and he hired a whole new morning staff.
What's he supposed to do?
What's he supposed to do? You understand what I'm saying?
I understand.
I think Dominic's telling you to, like...
I've spent a long time talking about this, and I'm done. Because people always ask me about it. I read the article, and now I've commented on it. It's enough.
I still feel so sorry for
Yes, of course. Everybody feels bad for him.
I mean,
he made a real blunder.
It's going to change his whole life.
That's not my responsibility, though. That was his responsibility to think things through. Don't pin it. Don't paint me as the victimizer.
And you know what?
Yeah, well, that's what that article does. It's like, oh, Howard won't save me yet again.
But you know what else is weird, Howard? Jackie's life is not over. It's just over here.
Yeah.
You know, go on. He'll go and find something else, and he'll fall into a niche, and he'll be okay if he pulls it together. But
absolutely.
It's not like his life is ended.
Yeah. Well, that's what he's painting it as. Like, you got to let me back. This is my God-given slot.
It'll never be the same, though.
Right. Well, it was a mistake, and we all feel bad. And by the way, Dominic,
could be better. You never know.
He could go. I disagree with that.
I can't tell you how many times I sat down and this same scenario played out. And I, despite my better judgment, bailed him out. And he came back and was not grateful.
That is true.
Yeah.
That's what everybody keeps forgetting.
So
he made a mistake. No, he did this over and over and over.
So we've had 50 trial runs like this, and still no learning.
It was always going to be this way.
Yeah. So at some point you can't work with a knife in your back. You understand? At some point you can't. If you had a room full of lawyers who worked in your firm, who carried on like this, you wouldn't be able to get a day's work done.
Yeah, I guess I really do understand, but I don't want to.
Yeah, I know. You feel bad for anybody who blows a good thing.
We all feel bad for him.
That's right.
I mean, he really blew it. He realized, I don't agree with any of you that his life will ever be the same. It won't be.
That's right. Thank you, Dominic.
Fix your house.
Go fix your house.
Go fix your house.
Yeah, fix your house, I beg you.
Turn the pool heater on.
All right.
Maybe he'll do well.
Can I just talk about...
You don't know.
You don't know. He could do very well, or he could be standing there going, I'm Jackie Martling for Lamps Galore. We're smashing prices.
I think he'd love that.
Hey, can I just say one thing about that was weird from TRL with Tara Reid?
Yeah.
They, she was on with Carson Daly. They brought up the entire cast, like 9 of them.
Yeah.
They put her so far in the back. Wouldn't you put Tara Reid up front? She's a hot babe. They stuck her so far in the back, and it was like Carson never met her before.
It was like he wasn't on the show with her.
Yeah, it was really weird.
Right.
Howard, I want more money.
Already.
I've been here 2 days.
You're fired. You're out.
Fair enough.
Richard will never be the same.
You know, one person who hasn't
your life is ruined.
anything in this whole thing is Fred.
Yeah, Fred doesn't talk about this.
He made his bed, let him lay in it.
Oh.
There you go.
That's it.
Well, he's right.
It's over.
Well, what else is there to say?
How many times? How many times are you going to hold the show up?
Robert and I had a discussion.
Fred and I have spoken about it off the air.
Have you?
Yeah.
I'm with Howard on that. I felt bad.
Yeah, we all felt
bad. But you want to know
bad.
something? There were so many times that Howard, kind of like, as Gary said, set the stage for him, let him know what was going on, let him know what the financial arrangements were, et cetera, and he blew it.
There's always a part of a guy who's used to being a front guy that never really accepts being a sidekick.
Right.
That's where he should be somewhere else.
Then he should go be a front
That's what
guy.
I said to you. I said, you got to realize this is the Howard Stern show. If that doesn't sit well with you, you got to go somewhere
Very
else.
few people can make that transition, and there's always like a little part of you that...
Projecting a little, Richard?
Talking
I'm just
from
a guest here.
We speak the same language.
Richard had his own TV show.
Yeah, I know.
Speaking from
Are you
experience.
kidding? He had all that. He gave that up.
He was the white guy in the black channel.
Right.
Join me on the beach.
Yeah, Richard, you were on UPN.
UPN, yeah.
You're the one white guy.
Yeah. Well, they did. That was the first year that they had sitcoms. Was that first year, and I think it wasn't a bad show. It was overexposed. I don't think it should have been on every week.
Yeah, I heard a lot of people say that.
Yeah, right.
That show's good
Talk to
about
my
once
dad.
a month.
Did you have any black people on your show?
No.
That's where I felt.
Is it embarrassing when your show gets canceled? Like your dad, does he like call
I mean, do you call everybody and say, I got a show?
Here was my dad's comment on the show. My dad saw the show, I swear to God. I said, what do you think of the show? He goes, yeah, I wouldn't rush home to watch it. It's not bad. It's all right. I wouldn't run home to see it.
Oh.
It's not Seinfeld. I go, hey, Dad, it just started.
Yeah.
When the show is canceled, did you want to beat Stuttering John up for it?
You know, this is interesting because I got to tell you something, and this relates to what you're saying about Jackie. When it was canceled, my manager was looking at me like it was the end of the world. And at the time, I was like, hey, what's the show, dude? I'll get another show. That's all right. I had no idea, and this may be what Jackie's going through, how hard it would be to get that going. To get that going again. That was lightning in a bottle, and I've had 4 deals since then.
Right.
They all fell through.
Very hard to get something on air.
Very, very, very hard. And I had no idea at the time.
I even said to him, I said, you're a 53-year-old guy. You don't know you got to go. Who do you think's looking for a 53-year-old guy, comic writer? I said, you got a situation here. Ride it out.
Yeah,
but, I can't put my head on his shoulders.
When you're in a Paramount lot, it seems like you're always going to be in a Paramount lot.
Yeah, right. Oh, yeah, I'll do another one.
When those gates close behind you, it's 2 months before you're out there and they're going, I'm sorry, what's your name? Do you have a pass?
Yeah, who are you? But I had a show here. Yeah, but it's a good lesson for everyone. But I'm wearing these work boot things, but I don't have any socks on, and I tell you, it's not comfortable.
Work boots and no socks.
Well, these things. They're not, they're, these lugs.
Yeah, that's a pretty hefty shoe with no socks. How you going to breathe?
It doesn't stink or anything, but, yeah, my feet are feeling a little, I'm taking my shoes off. I'm not a no socks guy. I got to wear socks.
I wear little anklets.
I do when I wear my sneakers. When I run, I wear anklets. I always thought that was for chicks, but...
You've gotten into it.
Yeah. Then there are guys who are no underwear guys. That ain't me, man. I always wear underwear. I love underwear. It's the best.
You love it.
I love it. I don't want my skin... I don't even want to take a chance of getting my wiener caught in a zipper.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? So... But I'm not a no-socks kind of guy. But I see in all these ads and stuff in magazines, man, these guys are, wearing no socks.
Yeah, but are they wearing shoes like those?
Yeah. Now the new thing is, I saw this. I'm going to start doing this. They wear shorts with dress shoes, but no socks. It looks really cool.
Dress shoes?
Yeah, but it's got to be the right shoes.
Right.
Yeah. Kind of a cool look.
But long shorts, not the...
Long shorts, yeah. Kind of freaky. I don't even know that I could walk without socks. That's the other thing, too. I have a job pretty much where I don't have to walk.
Yeah, I would imagine that it rubs, like you're going to rub skin off or something.
Yeah. Well, I don't do a whole lot of walking. I really need to, but I don't do it.
You wear the proper shoes when you're going to move.
Yeah. What a nice weekend weather-wise here in New York, man. It was really nice. Makes it so much harder to come back to work. And now it's light outside till like 8 o'clock, 8:30.
I know. It never gets dark.
Yeah. It's hard to go to bed early.
I don't know what time it is.
I saw Booger and Linda this weekend for dinner.
Oh, yeah? How are they doing?
They're doing good.
Did you get to talk about J-Lo or no? Did you not?
Well, I read all the magazines where, Linda was at the wedding, of course, because she's J-Lo's sister.
Right. Was Booker there, too, or no?
No, Booker wasn't at the wedding.
Oh.
But, so finally I just said, this is silly. I mean, any friend whose sister just got married, I would ask about it.
Right.
So I said, Linda, so tell me, how was the wedding? She goes, I'm not telling you.
Oh.
Because you're going to get on the air and talk about it. I said, you know what? I probably wouldn't if you told me. I probably wouldn't if you told me not to, but...
As a friend, yeah.
I have to tell you, I just wanted to ask as a friend because it's awkward not to ask. I said, and secondly, I don't want to know anything. Because, quite frankly, then if I do read something and report it on the air, you're going to think you told it to me and I'm breaking some kind of trust. So you know what? Let's not talk about it.
Oh, darn.
But that was the end of it. And she's
good.
What
good is seeing them?
And she's good. Exactly. And I said to Beth, let's get out of here. This is a waste of my time. There's nothing going on here.
And Booker, he doesn't even get to go.
Yeah, Booker didn't even go. So, he was working or something.
Yeah.
He works over at Z100 now. He's telling me about that. He goes, man, their studios are state-of-the-art. I go, what do you mean?
Why does he do that?
Well, I go, what does that mean, state-of-the-art? I go, what do they do over there? He goes, this is insane. He goes, whatever your next element is while you're doing your radio show, like let's say you're playing Britney Spears.
Uh-huh.
And then you got to play Hoobastank.
Right.
So it's a computer. And you just drag your little icon over into the next space.
Are you kidding
And that's the next element. So
it's computerized like that?
You don't have to grab for commercials or anything. You just grab it right off the computer and just drag it right over, and that's your show.
So you don't touch any...
No. Any tape or records.
No hard stuff.
No CDs, nothing. It's all on, like, MP3 or whatever. He was telling me. I said, I got to go over and see that. I go, man. He goes, it was weird for me at first because I'm used to working at a dinosaur,
Right, where you have, like... Look, we got stuff in here. Look at all those cards over there.
Well, that's me. The radio station doesn't use that many cards. That's my thing, because I'm steeped in the old ways. I'm like,
but how would you have that stuff if you didn't?
It would actually all be on computer.
Really?
Yeah.
We could have that.
Oh, yeah. I don't know. I don't know how to do it.
Oh.
I don't know how to work it. Yeah.
We're getting that system in about a month, actually.
Yeah, it'll be ready about 18 months.
It's called Audio Vault.
Now, what does that do?
Everything's on a server. Music, commercials, and everything. You just got to, you could have a touch screen or use a mouse, and you just push what you need, and it's all pre-programmed pretty much.
So you're putting that in there for Howard?
No.
We've been getting Howard.
You're gonna have a screen. Fred's gonna have a screen.
We've been getting that.
Another screen?
Well, we'll probably have to eliminate one of them. Combine stuff.
Howard, we've been getting that next month for almost a year now.
Really?
I mean, really, you have to admit, we've been getting it next month for a long time.
No, all the wiring's done. The racks are in. We're just waiting for what I've been told from Richie, corporate in wherever they are, to approve the purchase.
Expenditure? Oh.
Yeah.
Well, forget about it then.
Yeah, we're way behind the times according to Booker.
We've been waiting for it like 2 years.
Yeah. So let me ask you something. If we were to, they would load in everything, right?
No, we're not going to use it.
Wait a minute, let me see.
We don't use it. The rest of the radio station uses it.
We could use it.
We could.
By the time we load in everything we have, it'll be time to leave.
Yeah. If it took this long just to put the system
Well, if you needed anything from the music library that we have here, you can just pop it up on the screen and play it. Just by putting it on the screen.
All right, that'd be cool.
Right.
That's cool, but also, couldn't you at least load in the stuff like, suppose somebody does a new song parody?
Yeah, can you get rid of all these carts?
Yes.
And how would I find them? Like
there would be folders on your screen.
No, it's got to be okay.
But how am I going to... First of all, I can't even see the goddamn screen. It's so far away.
I'm sure
they have to move it closer.
They've been trying to move this screen closer to me for about 4 years. The arm they can't find. They don't know how. They don't know what to do. Hey, get in here and do it.
All right, let me ask you something else. For Booker's situation.
Yeah, music show.
Does he still have a board?
Yeah, you pot up microphones. That's
okay,
it.
so you do have the board.
It'll probably make Fred's life easier because they'll probably put the commercials on that thing.
Nothing is easy about Fred's life.
Well, Fred didn't even run those anymore, so no.
Yeah, what would that have to do with Fred?
I brought in Lewis to run the commercials so Fred would be free to talk to me during the commercials, and he's still not free to talk to me. He runs out of here. First of all, I've never seen a guy go to the bathroom as much as Fred. He pees every break. It's the talk of the station. He doesn't know.
He does pee every break.
Oh, people are like, how could a human being... Well, what is he doing back there?
He drinks a ton of coffee.
What?
How would I not know? You bring it up every day.
Whatever he's drinking, I mean, dude, slow down. I mean, you're never in here, and then, I don't know, he's on the headphones talking to Lewis the whole time. Yeah. So what good is it? Why don't we run the commercials over here?
No, actually, it does make it a lot easier.
It doesn't help me, though. Hasn't freed you up to help me.
How does it help Howard?
It does help because sometimes I'm looking for music beds and things like that. It just helps.
All right. He says it helps.
It does.
Don't listen to him.
Well, it'll make it easier for Fred because he'll have access to anything, all the sounds and all...
Yeah, in about a year and a half when we're gone.
And we ain't going to be here that much longer.
Right, we don't have time.
It's only as good as what you put in it. Look, you can see all the stuff we have to put in it.
How are you going to put all that stuff in? Tom's not going to hire 10 engineers to do it.
Right.
Yeah, and Tom won't.
That you just ran into your roadblock.
We're still trying to hire...
Scott will do it.
We're still hiring a guy to do best of. We're still behind on best of again. Scott and I having that age-old argument.
You know, we ought to stop with the best ofs. Because I got news for you. What Tom is doing with those best ofs, I'm not
They're
sure...
not best anymore.
I'm not sure I'm going to allow it anymore.
Well, that's going to be a big problem.
Yeah.
It generates a lot of money for the station.
It generates a lot of money, but I don't like what he's doing to my best of. He's bleeping the crap out of it.
You know what he's doing? To explain it to the audience, remember that Red Peter song that we played that one day that was so funny? And then Tom took it and bleeped it, and it wasn't funny anymore?
Yeah,
that's what he's doing.
That's what he's doing. You can play the cabbie bit where he admits he has anal sex, but I have to bleep out anal sex.
Well, actually, you know what?
Why?
I talked to Lewis about that. I said, could we fix that by bleeping? And he said that would be impossible because there aren't words coming up at whole sections.
Yeah, forget about it. The FCC has won already. That's why I'm out of here. Tom goes, I was reading something, Redstone said, well, Howard should re-sign with this company. I go, on what planet would I re-sign? I can't even say anything. What's the point?
If we aired the cabbie bit...
Better money elsewhere. And if it's a money issue, even.
But you could also do your thing.
Yeah, I mean, part of this is I'm an artist. I'm a part-time fire twirler, and the other part of the time I'm an artist doing this stuff. I consider this my art.
Sometimes you're a mime.
I'm a mime. I'm a fire twirler. I'm a dodgeball guy. I mean, all kind of thing.
That's another thing. Best stuff could be stored in there, too, as well.
Oh, yeah, that'll happen.
Be done in there, and it could be any bit could be accessed any time.
Tom's the guy who wanted to erase all my tapes so he'd have more room on the cassettes.
Yeah, I know.
How's he going to hire guys to store stuff into the computer? That takes time and money.
We've been storing stuff into a computer for the last 6 or 7 years into a different computer.
Yeah, and guess what?
And it's still not done yet.
I know.
Let me ask one other thing. Can you stop and start things with this, without going back to the beginning?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, it sounds like a wonderful system.
It is.
Yeah, well, don't get too excited.
Oh.
You sit over there with your tapes.
And you can play your own news cards.
Oh.
Clips.
Yeah, she'd rather me be responsible for that.
Right, it's very funny when he's running around looking for things.
She loves it. I like having control of the news clips. I like having control of everything. That's my problem.
Well, that's your problem, yeah. That's why you don't want to let go of your cards.
Yeah, but it's just like, like the whole... I was working on that Howard Stern, the high school year script for a long time and, trying to hand it off and not be involved, like kind of say, well, let someone else take care of it. And then I finally got frustrated and I said, I'm going to write it.
Well, there are different things. I mean, once you get something... Before you get something up and running, maybe people don't know how it works.
It is, it got done.
No, the point is...
And then it makes me more of a control freak.
That at a certain point, you should be able to tell somebody and let it go.
No, please. Never gets done. Hey, I was on the air.
Good morning, Howard. How are you?
Fine.
Good. Listen, just real quick, those guys don't understand is that you're best friends with Beth and that you guys have a trust and a bond that they don't ever have with somebody.
Right.
Anyway, listen, would there be a right amount of money And what would that amount be if they offered you The Price is Right? Would you do The Price is Right for the right amount of money?
A game show like The Price is Right? You know, when I was a kid, my fantasy was to be a game show host, among other things. And I think it's a great gig. But I don't know. At this point in my career, to stand there like a straight man and, you know, I mean, you're asking me to be really honest. It would be very weird for me to be a game show host unless the show had some sort of edge to it or something, because, I mean, I'm going to hang up on Eric. I mean, I like Eric, but there's major shit going on in his room there, in his playhouse. You know, listen, yeah, I would do a game show. I've been approached to do game shows, and I think it would be kind of fun. You know, I always like have fun with that kind of stuff.
Absolutely, yeah.
But I don't know. I guess for the right money, I would do a game show, sure.
I was watching Drew Carey.
My parents...
And he seems to, you know, like I have forgotten about Bob Barker.
Yeah.
With The Price is Right.
I told you, my parents love him.
What is his name? Drew Carey.
Yeah.
That's his show now.
Yeah. I didn't think he'd be able to do it. I thought Bob Barker was not replaceable, but Drew did it.
Drew has moved right in without problem.
According to my parents, Drew Carey is the greatest game show host. They love him. The people love him. You know, when the contestants jump up on him, he really is rooting for them. He picks them up. He holds them.
Right. Bob was afraid of breaking a hip or something.
My father goes, Bob Barker was very, you know, he would run behind the curtain when the women would try to jump on him because this Drew Carey is a football player. That's right. He played football. I go, no, he was a stand-up comedian. Yes, but... I go, Dad, he's a stand-up comedian. Well, he played football.
He's a hefty guy.
My dad sees it because the women jump up on him and he picks them up and holds them, that he's rooting for them.
Yeah.
He says, you could see...
Bob wasn't rooting for them.
Yeah, he goes, you could see he really wants them to win. They watch that show religiously. And we love that Drew Carey. He's terrific. And he likes the people, you could see. Very, very nice gentleman. You know you're getting really old when you think the people on TV are like your friends.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I guess, you know, that Price is Right crowd has always been a very strange crowd.
Yeah. A little desperate.
And you imagine who the heck is watching this?
My parents. Well, he's very good, though. He's very good. Yes, I agree. We have a big conversation out at the house when they stay with me for 2 days when their power was out. But, you know, my parents are interesting. They have interesting opinions. If you sit there and talk to them, they
have opinions on The Price is Right.
Yeah, on all kinds of things. Boy, you know,
what else do they watch in the morning?
Well, my dad goes to the track and stuff, so there's not a lot of TV
I mean,
viewing.
It seems that they watch The Price is Right pretty regularly. I just wondered if there was anything else.
I can't figure out their schedule. Because they get up in the morning. Well, we get up, we do our ablutions. Well, you know, what we do is we wash up. And then I have my program. My program, my mom's talking about transcendental meditation. Like, if you're not a transcendental meditator with my mother, you're almost fucking worthless. That's her, you know. She goes, well, I have my program. And, you know, my program goes longer than your father's. And I go to my meditation room. And I'm in there, and your father, what he does... Well, what I do is I do my program, and then I'll go downstairs, and then I have my cereal.
He's that alone. He doesn't have breakfast.
No, I wait for your mother. But when I go down, I have the news. I go out with my bike, I get the newspaper.
A bike?
He rides a bike.
Oh, I didn't know that.
You're like Jesse James, except a bicycle. I get the paper. I read the New York Times, and then your mother comes down, and we have breakfast.
And then what does she have for breakfast?
Well, you know, I'm loose.
What does that mean?
It means, listen, anything goes, not like your father. I'll have, let's say, a piece of toast. With maybe a breakfast tea. And, she'll put something on her toast. Cream cheese or something. And sometimes she'll have a matzah. She likes that matzah with jelly. With jelly.
Oh.
I like matzo with jelly and cream cheese. But I have my cereal.
Yes, you have your 3 different cereals, right?
Yeah, then my dad goes into a very methodical explanation of his breakfast cereals. There are 3 different cereals. And my dad keeps a tab, a marker, on each box of cereal to remind him which box he had the day before.
Because he doesn't double up. He
I don't want to.
Switches
I don't want
day.
to have the same thing every day.
Right. But could he, all right, so he had, let's say, the oatmeal, the steel-cut oatmeal.
Yes, that's what Irish oatmeal.
Irish oatmeal.
And then one day I have that, then the next day I have a rice and shine, and then I have a potpourri of cold cereals mixed together.
Oh, okay. But could he have, like, the rice and shine Monday?
No.
No.
No, whatever day it falls on, that is the day I eat it.
But you couldn't have, like, you had the oatmeal today.
That's right.
Could you switch with the potpourri tomorrow?
No. My dad's into this regimen where he wants to have, even if he's in the mood for, like, his hot rice cereal, he won't eat it.
Oh.
He's
That's
so
crazy
it's
to me.
Crazy? It's beyond crazy. It makes no sense.
None.
Who wakes up, like, I eat a couple of different cereals, but I wake up, I see what I'm into.
Right. Today I'd like to have.
Well, your father has a routine. It works for him. I'm much looser. I kind of decide what I want that morning.
Do you think he has a routine with sex, too? Like, was there a sex routine?
One thing I know from going through my parents' drawers, when parents would leave the house, I was fascinated with, I could never ask them questions directly about themselves. Right. We didn't have that kind of relationship where we actually talked about anything real. But I would go through their drawers the minute they left. And I know everything about my mom and dad through what's in their drawers. That's my relationship with them.
Okay.
And I know my dad always had a gross of condoms. He'd buy them by the gross. Really? So they must have been fucking or he was beating off into a condom. I don't know what he was doing. I can't imagine them being that sexual, but they must have been. My dad had a gross.
Did you see it go down?
Yeah.
Wow, so they were doing it.
Oh, no, we did it. I was like, wow,
wonder if there was a routine
who buys condoms by the gross? It's fucking nuts, right?
Yeah, well, you didn't see him bringing in, like, a box.
I didn't see it. Listen, I wasn't privy to that.
I wonder how he got him in the house.
Yeah. But, yeah, then they have their routine. So after meditation, then we eat our breakfast. And so I imagine there's like a 2-hour period of time where they watch Price is Right together.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember what time.
Isn't that on like 11 o'clock?
I think it is 11. That's pretty late.
Well, that's right before we go to the yogurt shop. Every day they go to the same place for lunch.
After the Price is Right, off to the yogurt
shop. We go to the yogurt shop. They have terrible coffee there. And I bring my own blueberries and banana every day to the coffee shop. I mean, to the yogurt shop. That's right. Your father likes blueberries and banana with his yogurt. They don't have that there.
So he gets a frozen yogurt.
I get the frozen yogurt, and I put my bag of blueberries and banana on there. And the best blueberries are from Chile. Did you know they got blueberries in Chile?
I did not know that.
Yeah. And they go there. When I go to the store, I say, where are the blueberries from? And when they say Chile, I know they're good. He likes the blueberries from Chile.
Wow.
So they have the same lunch every day. I know that. Except when your father goes to the track, he makes a sandwich. He takes I have a whole inventory of sardines.
I love the inventory.
He's
like a shop.
Yeah. He empties a can of sardines onto the bread. And then with the oil, I guess he eats that at the track. All these people, they come up to me at the track. How would they know who I am? Evidently, people bother him all the time. He doesn't want to be bothered.
He's there for the horses.
Yeah, he's not looking for friends. My dad's not a friend kind of guy. My dad's very self-contained. He's not looking to talk to anyone.
He's there to be by himself.
And my dad thinks most people are dopey anyway. My father thinks most people are morons.
Oh, dear.
Yeah, he does. He just does. He just goes, people talk about nothing. They're idiotic.
Well, he's right about that. A lot of chatter about no good, and nothing good comes of it.
Yeah, my father just says can't tolerate any kind of nonsense. But he hates people who tell jokes. I have this one friend. I can't see him anymore. My father had my mom would be the social one and invite couples over. And then my father would complain to me about various couples and what was wrong with them. I got one friend tells jokes. Like a joke. I hate those jokes. Those like jokes. Like Jackie jokes. Right. Yeah. And the guy would come over and tell him jokes. He hated it. He couldn't understand it. He was like, what the fuck do I want to hear a joke for?
Joke after joke after joke.
Yeah. What is the purpose of a joke? Like, there's so many rules with them. And I knew all the... I would shake at night because I knew all the rules. I was like that kid in that Van Halen video. Waldo. Shaking in the classroom. It was a nightmare. Oh, it was a nightmare. It was so terrible. There were a lot of rules, Mom. A lot of rules. You don't like rules. You don't think there should be rules. So they do have a routine, and I don't know how The Price is Right fits into all of that.
Yeah, where it falls in the day and what goes on after.
I mean, if you call
Because what do they... does he go to the horses after the yogurt shop, or does the yogurt shop get skipped that day?
I don't know. I think it gets skipped. That's when my mom's on her own. But they're very... that's the thing with my parents. I want them to live forever because I don't want one of them to be without the other.
They're very attached.
Oh, my God. My mother said to me many times, I don't know what I'd do without him.
Oh,
so it's like, sweet. I don't want to. And you know what? I don't know what I'd do without him. Then I'm with her.
I don't know what I'm doing with you without him.
Right. Yeah, when she goes, I don't know what I'd do without him. I don't know what I'm doing with you without him. Guess who's going to the old age home?
Guess who's going to have to find some new friends?
Yeah. You better reach out. I can't spend the rest of my adult life with you. I've done that already.
That will be tough.
Well,
and I hope they don't ever have to go through that.
Well, I'm banking on you, because you're a do-gooder, and you're going to take care of them. You're going to live with Robin, Mom. What? You're going to live in Robin's house in Staten Island somewhere.
I'm not that kind of do-gooder.
I don't know. I was actually thinking, like, if I make enough money, I'll hire the guy who played my dad in the movie to live with us. What's that guy's name? He was good.
He was great.
F. Murray Abraham or whatever his name was. F. Murray Schwartz. Yeah, you played my dad in Private Parts. My mom needs you now.
Needs you to take up that role again.
Yeah.
The role of your life.
But it was nice, actually, having, it was interesting having them over. It was nice to have them over my house because I felt good that the power was out and I could at least provide a place for them to stay, even though they couldn't relax.
They provided a place for you for all those years.
Well, I didn't ask to be here. Not having the time of my life. Well, but here I am, nevertheless.
We're glad that you are.
Oh, well. George, you're too kind.
This was a fantastic dialogue that I listened in on.
Well, the dialogue you listened on was all in my head.
I know.
It's there all day.
Parents,
anytime you want to hear it, just put a dime in my ass and it'll come right out. It's in my head 99% of the time.
It goes on constantly. It's a never-ending loop.
It seems when I play chess.
It's wonderful.
When I play
so rich. So human.
When I play chess, it gets drowned out for a few hours.
Is that why you love chess?
Yes. I don't hear the voices.
It stops that.
Yeah. You got to really concentrate. Sometimes when I'm playing chess, I go, shh. Mom, Dad, quiet down. I'm playing chess. Listen, you're ignoring us. We have things to talk about. Shh! Please stop. What? What the kind of chess is stupid? He'll never be.
Think chess is stupid, does he?
I'm pretty sure he does.
You've never talked to him about it.
He probably does.
I told you not to be stupid, you moron.
Now, did you play chess while they were there?
No.
Really?
It would drown them out.
How did you pick up chess?
When I was a kid, someone taught me, but I never played. I didn't know what I was doing. I never knew how to play. 3 years ago, during the summer, my cousin came over. My cousin Richie and Julie have a beautiful kid. His name is Isaac. He was an intern here for a while. And Isaac was over my house. And he saw I had a chessboard. We had a chessboard in the living room. And he said, you want to play a game? I said, sure. I said, but I don't know what I'm doing. So we started to play, and he beat me rather quickly. And I said, boy, you're really good. You know what you're doing. He goes, you know, I took a class in college. It was like a half a credit, and they gave us... I said, boy, I would love to take a class.
They didn't give chess when we were in school.
No, and if they did, I wasn't tuned into it because I didn't pay attention.
You had to join a club for that.
Yeah, so he said, yeah, in college you give a half a credit. I figured I learned. He said, so I learned a few things. I said, boy, I would love to learn something like that. So I went on the Internet, and I'm looking around, and I see this guy. He's got a website, Dan Heisman. He says, his name is Philly Tutor. He teaches chess. So I gave him a call. I said, how do you teach chess if you're in Philly? You say you teach all over the world. He goes, you go on this website, and you get on the phone, and I get on the phone. He says, you want a free demonstration? I said, that's all right. I'll pay you for a listen. I said, all right, let's go have a lesson. So he gave me a lesson. And I liked it. It appealed to me that you could learn this chess. I had no idea how involved it was. It's so involved that it would take you a lifetime to even begin to understand. I mean, it's that
Unless
complicated.
you have that
Unless you grow
innate.
up.
So you got into it once we had the Internet.
It's the same. The Internet's fabulous.
Yes, it is.
It really is. It's really a game changer.
It brings the world into your home.
Yeah, I mean, this guy Dan, I would never even know him. He's a terrific guy, and I've gotten to know him. He's such a nice man. You know, his first wife died of cancer. He has a charity for cancer, and he's involved in the community. He helps kids with chess. He helps adults. He's a good guy. But I met him through the Internet, and then I started... So I took a lesson, and then I began to take a couple more lessons, and I was horrible at first. It's like learning a new language, really. That's what they liken it to. And I started...
See, I would rather learn a language.
Yeah, well, you know what? I didn't get into it with a lot of thought, but I like it. And Dan explained to me that the brain likes this game because it enriches it. It's like almost doing a workout for your brain, he said. You know, you do a workout for your body.
Learning any new thing. They say, especially as you get older, to learn something new enlivens.
Yeah.
Well, it's more than just the language. It's strategy. It's
tactics.
Tactics.
Yeah, I'm just saying I would enjoy a language more. It's more interactive that way.
I would enjoy a language, too, but that ain't going to happen. I can't do it. But
the pronunciation and all that sort of thing.
But I enjoy this. It's relaxing to me. It's a hobby, but I'm obsessed with it. I love watching it.
It says a great deal about you, who you are.
What does it say, George?
Intelligence, competitiveness, focus, and the whole idea of, battle.
Battle.
Nothing better than battling a kid from Bronx High School of Science and having him whip your ass.
It's humbling.
It's just like your childhood. You're getting beaten up by high school kids again.
It just doesn't stop. The humiliation. That's why. And then I play on the Internet. There's a huge community of people. I play on this thing called the ICC, Internet Chess Club. I play on there. And you have a handle, and you go on and you play. The only drawback to that is that there are people who cheat, believe it or not. They're assholes. They use computers and play you because they want a high rating, but they're not. It's not
their true rating.
Yeah, you can tell when someone's cheating. Yeah. Because amateur players don't play the right move every time. These fucking assholes, are jerk-offs, and they throw them off of there. But other than that, it's great. It's a great
Have you ever thought of teaching your parents chess?
No, my parents aren't going to. No. They don't need to play each other.
Well,
they're locked in a game.
Yeah, right.
What is it? Square dance.
They square dance.
Yeah.
That's what they do.
But you will never see a senile chess player. According to Dan,
that's right.
You will never see one with Alzheimer's.
Because you're using your mind all the time.
That is not true.
It is true.
It is true.
George says it's true, and he's on Star Trek. Right. He knows. You
never see them because they're locked up.
No, you will never. I mean, some of them go insane, like Bobby Fischer was. But Bobby Fischer was a Jew who was an anti-Semite. I mean, you can't get wackier than that.
Crazy to begin with.
Yeah, but he was a massive chess player. You watch his old games, you can't even believe it. Anti-Semite, Shmemite. He was a genius at chess. He was the Mozart of chess.
He's dead, right?
He's dead.
He's dead.
He's had a pathetic life. Could have had a great life. He was mentally ill, times 10.
Mm.
But listen.
See, the chess and crazy go together too.
Sometimes.
Life and crazy go together, too.
No.
Yeah.
Listen to George. He's on Star Trek.
Craziness.
George, would you explain to her again that you're on Star Trek and you know everything? He doesn't have any respect for that.
He's an admiral. He's an admiral.
No, I'm still a captain.
He's a captain.
You're just a captain? I'm not listening to you.
No, Kirk became an admiral.
And you never got promoted?
And you don't listen to the admiral either, Kirk.
Isn't it funny, like he always had to keep himself at least a ranking ahead of everyone else? He had to be Admiral Kirk.
Of course. course. Nothing
There was no
surprising
other
about
admiral?
that. What?
No other admiral?
Well, there are
a few other admirals.
But, even Spock doesn't become an admiral.
That's what I was wondering. Spock never made admiral?
They were very competitive, Bill and Leonard. I mean, as Bill and Leonard, not Spock and Kirk.
Is that right?
Oh, yes. I think I told you about that time when, they both holed up in their dressing rooms and wouldn't come out.
Oh, geez, yes.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, I think I told it here.
Why wouldn't they come out?
They were doing a photo spread on Leonard getting his ears put on.
Right.
And so he was there early in the morning.
Right.
He's always the first one there because he takes his time.
Yeah.
And then about half an hour, 45 minutes later, Bill came in and saw that happening. He walked out of the makeup room, made a phone call to the front office, and an assistant came in and dismissed the photographer. Leonard said, "What's happening?" I don't know what's happening. And then it wasn't explained to him. So Leonard said, well, until the photographer comes back, I'm not going to get any makeup put on. And he got up and walked into his dressing room. And Bill came in, and he got into his makeup. By that time, all the rest of us are arriving and got into makeup. And then we reported on the set. Nothing's happening. And then a group of suits come in, and they go to Bill's dressing room, and they spend about 15 minutes there. And then they go to Leonard's dressing room. Going back and forth. And there we are on the set, and the assistant comes and says, relax, why don't you, have some coffee or go to your dressing room and relax. So we hang around for a while. Then the assistant comes and says, why don't you take a coffee break at the commissary? You can stroll on off. And we see the suits going back and forth from one dressing room to the other. We come back, we hang around a little bit more, watch the suits going back and forth. The assistant comes and dismisses us for an early lunch, 11:30. Why don't you go to have lunch? We come back. And finally, Leonard's back in the dressing room. In the makeup room, getting his makeup finished. The photographer's back and finishes the photo spread. Apparently, it turns out that Bill had in his contract approval of photographer on the set.
Oh.
And he exercised that and had the photographer dismissed.
Even though the photographer had nothing to do with Bill.
Had nothing to do with Bill. He didn't want that photo spread.
He didn't want Leonard getting attention.
Exactly.
Without him.
This was the first season. And
the very first season? How do you get that in his contract?
It's amazing. I don't know how, but he did. And Leonard was getting much, much more fan mail than Bill.
Right.
So there was that element of not just competition, but,
tension.
Can you imagine, especially, put yourself in the shoes of the producer. New series. They're spending a fortune on this new show, Star Trek. Nobody knows if it's going to be a hit or not.
And it wasn't.
And it wasn't. And they're losing money on it. And Bill and Leonard are still carrying on like that.
They don't even care.
But you can't blame,
very competitive.
But you can't blame Leonard for that. He was he was probably confused. He was like, well, what's going on here?
This was his big break, and he was getting a photo spread in TV Guide. It was a great exposure. Right. And so he wasn't about to. And good for Leonard. He stood his ground.
He did, yeah.
He's a great negotiator. He's got guts, and he knows what he brings to the table.
Well, he knew how much fan mail he was getting. If he wasn't getting any fan mail, he might not have been so bold.
Wow.
That's true.
I don't recall that story. It's a great story.
It right here.
You did?
Yeah.
I don't remember it.
It's a great story.
All right, well, now I'm going to remember it. All right, listen, let me... okay, Marty, you got the last word, and then I'm going to take a break. Go ahead, Marty.
Hey, Howard, I just want to tell you that it's so fucking comical when you talk like your mom and dad. I always tell my mom that she is the voice in my head, and when you do it, I sit here rewinding like the fucking Zapruder film over and over and over.
That's my Zapruder film. All right, Marty.
Love you, buddy.
Glad you enjoyed that. Thank you. All right. I'm glad someone's having a good time.
We all are.
With your torment.
All right. We're going to take a break, and we'll be back right after these words.